Nuclear Papaya.
Yeah, what are we playing? Gamir, are they ready to go? All right, they're ready to go. Let's get straight into this.
All
Oh,
right.
man.
Do you know how to work this rig?
I think I remember, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Because I don't.
Actually, no, I don't. This is new to me.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
this is new.
yeah, this is new stuff. New stuff, all right. Doesn't matter.
They didn't go on player cam, so I think we're good.
Yeah. This is streamed, then it would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting straight into. I like these colors. Lots of brown, lots of yellow.
Yeah, it fits the environment. Yes.
Yeah, very earthy, and the stage is earthy. We're just feeling that kind of way today.
I don't know if it's going to be benefiting Bondrin, though, when Pot does, like, Trish or something. Yeah.
Listen, let's be real. Trish YRC, even if he was like white or blue, you still couldn't see him. The flames are just everything, man. So right now, though, Takane is keeping Gamera on the earth, just like his colors suggest.
Not really giving him a chance to play.
Yeah. Kind of to be expected in this matchup, right?
Yeah.
It's really up to the Potemkin to try to make something happen, but Venom is kind of bullies his character.
Yep. Oh, there's a Mega Fist, but Mega Fist is minus on hit.
Yeah.
Even on crouch hit.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Maybe he can get through like the far slash, maybe some of the balls, but overall, like Flick is the option in this matchup, right?
Yeah.
And like that, if you sing a YRC, you can just 6P and get a big old combo.
Yep.
Wasn't super big there, but he get knocked down, and now he's back in the corner.
Okay, there it is. Even on that counter hit, can't get a combo. Okay, gets the slide head.
You should be able, I think if you text that, I'm pretty sure, is that punishable?
What?
When he does the
slide head ICPM? I don't think it's punishable, but he might not be very plus.
Yeah, he's definitely not plus. I have to lab that, but I'm pretty sure if you do the tech and you actually like air tech off of the OTG, you might be able to hit him. But
I see.
you know, most of the times you get away with it. But kind of a you get in situation. Maybe you'd rather do slide head or a hammer fall, right? But right now, Gamir doing a lot more work this round.
Yeah.
All right.
As you mentioned, there's definitely a lot of gaps where he could be flicking, but he's not.
Yeah.
And the thing about Flick is that if you can get it off at all, he becomes fully strike involved.
Yeah.
So
it is ridiculous.
if you can just get it off, he won't have to worry about anything else coming his way.
Yeah.
And that projectile will just tank through everything and go at Venom, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It becomes Venom's problem.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's when the Venom player has to start mixing it up with far slash and stuff like that instead of using balls only.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll see, especially when you see Takane play against Pepsi, right? He will have to change his pressure to be something really weird so that he can't get flicked, right?
Right, exactly.
Even then, sometimes if you delay it too much, flick comes out and you get counter it.
Yeah.
It's a really good button on top of the fact that it also removes projectiles. Wow, 2 hits to destroy the armor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a little early.
Yeah, also the ball went overhead, so it didn't run into his hands.
Yeah, I actually don't know what the size of the flick box is.
Right.
In terms of it might work, but it was a very slow ball too. But look at this, it got some damage. All right, we got Oki.
Okay, plus frames, good blocks. Oh, too far for the 2K, but gets the 2D.
Yeah. Definitely good to represent the dust, but once they know that it's gonna be, you gotta go for the 5K or 2K, right?
Go for the low.
Oh, round star hammer.
Round star.
Ooh.
Signs of life from Gamera here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, gotta block the second overhead throw. Oh yeah, the ball just did not hit. I think maybe been a little bit high.
Yeah, kind of heavyweight combos maybe.
It's funny that it affected the ball, but you're right. He's too low in the ground, so the ball didn't actually hit him.
Yeah.
Speaking of heavy, man, it feels like you can really tell when he's dropping to the ground much faster. Like over here,
yeah.
It still will work, but I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, he Heavenly's out.
Yeah. All right, so the dead angle, reestablishing the Venom neutral.
Another.
Oh, gold burst! Whoa, stuff's happening. Oh, OTG.
The OTG, I don't think he wanted that.
I don't blame him. It's such a hard timing, right?
Yeah.
You never almost get like slide head right next to them.
Behind. I think it extends in both directions. You just never see that usually.
That's the only time, because if they're too close to you in the front, you just hit them, right?
Yeah.
So only behind them. Such a strange interaction, and I don't blame you for missing that. That situation, but
again, kind of opting for a lot of Mega Fists instead of flicks.
Yeah. The Kanase is going to be more than happy to deal with that. Venom 6P so buff that it's one of the few tools that could probably very consistently beat forward Mega Fist.
Yep. And then the upper body invuln didn't go low fast enough for the ball. It's looking rough here. Not much life for Chip. Yep. Okay, the shield eats up the balls, gets the counter hit hammer fall.
Oh, welcome Gold Burst. I like the idea, but yeah.
It was good attempt, but Takase is a very patient player. Just
Yeah.
opted to wait it out.
How it is. If Potemkin doesn't get in, if he spends all that health and he's still not in, then the game is kind of over from there, right?
Yeah.
There's very few times you can make pot miracles happen, but he usually has to spend at least half of his health to get in, especially in this matchup.
Yeah.
Rivera couldn't find his way in, so Takase was able to control the neutral. Save the board is that. All right.
So, not sure who we have up next.
Yep. Let's see.
Okay, you and Jeremy? Okay. We have Black Eyed Bet and Senior Children.
All right.
Where is the... I think I have to put this in here.
Oh, man. So we're going to be having Raven versus Biken.
Yep.
How do you feel about that matchup?
It's definitely Biken favored.
Yeah.
And of course, it heavily depends on how belligerent the Biken wants to play.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of a funny situations because they're both the characters with the parry stance. Obviously, Biken's is a lot stronger overall. But kind of a funny situation.
Yeah. A lot of it boils down to the fact that, of course, with the way Raven plays a lot of strike throw pressure,
Yeah.
Azami naturally gives him a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
Now, of
makes
course,
sense.
he does have a command grab. The glide is an overhead.
Yeah.
But those are both very slow variants of those things.
Yeah.
There's also the fact that Biken hits very hard and has strong pressure.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
Raven
right.
kind of dies quickly and doesn't have great defensive options.
Yeah, it's one of those situations too. The less damage your character does, the more interactions you let Biken have. So
Yeah.
eventually they're going to get their hit and they're going to just get the pressure.
Right.
It's going to be their turn. And so, it naturally takes Raven time to get excitement in order to do more damage. And if
Yeah.
he doesn't get excitement, he's going to do no damage.
Now, Raven does have Oki that's pretty good against the traditional level 0 or level 1 Biken stuff with the
Yeah.
orb and the safe glide, the throw OSs and stuff.
Yeah.
But the true trump card that Biken has in that matchup is Red Azami.
Yeah.
If the Biken can Red Azami, it gets really bad really fast.
Yeah. I guess during glide, you can raise Zami and just anti-air you. Is that kind of the idea?
Yeah, you can Red Azami in there. You can Red Azami actually the safe glide throw as if you know the timing.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the very few things are truly safe versus Vikings just because of the Zombie mechanic.
Yeah.
So now though, going back to straight into neutral. Ooh, he had a little bit of purple health, but not a big deal.
Oh, okay, there it is. Just the throw onto the stance. Stance, of course, as it is in every matchup, is very important.
Yeah.
But you always have to watch out for the throws.
Yeah, it's one of those things, because he has a throw option off of that situation, you can't just do it for free.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if she does claw, sure, you're okay. If she does the Tommy mat, you're all right. But
Yeah.
if she does Suzerain run.
Yeah, especially if you're in the corner, that can be very scary because she gets a combo in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, nice
Gets
dust.
the dust.
Yeah, it burst out. Wow, yeah, right under, but he gets punished, I believe,
Yep.
for afterwards. Doesn't get the combo, unfortunately, there. I think it would have killed, but looking pretty healthy. Oh, no.
This is actually pretty scary.
Yeah, you don't want to be in this situation.
Oh,
This
no.
is exactly why.
That
He's not dead, but
Not dead, but you got the dust wire C. And that drop was actually tragic.
Yeah.
He would have won that round, but
Yeah.
he ended up losing it. Oh, and
Wow.
there's a Kuchinasi. Yeah, Kuchinasi low profiles very quickly. So even without the invuln, can just go right under glide.
yeah. And in a lot of situations, even if it doesn't just straight up beat something, in a trade situation, she's almost always favorable.
Yeah.
Just because it launches you so high. All right.
There's blocks, but not as an IB. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Wow, Senior Children has been going for that burst safe front, but he's actually not been able to block a lot of the burst.
Yeah.
Might be one of the situations where they kind of tune the timing of the punches, or you have to do punch and kick, right, to get that beat.
Ooh, and there it is. Senior Children loves the Arizami option.
Yeah, it's so good. I think any character who loves living in the air, Mike can kind of meet them there, and it kind of locks away their greatest strength,
Yeah.
which is pretty unfortunate.
All right, and it's kind of a quick game for Senior Children. Yeah, I was having this problem too. I don't know. Maybe see a reset score.
I think I tried that earlier.
Oh.
It's okay. It might be a bug workout. But anyways, going to strike straight into it, Senior Children.
It's having issues.
All right. Just straight back into it. Senior Children in the corner early. Black Eyed Bet with a big advantage, but bursting out. Back to the neutral situation. But here we go. Big hits. He misses the combo, but he's got this good position at tons of HP and his burst. But this is the start of it.
Oh man, gets Suzerain thrown, and now the lead is kind of gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Senior Children.
All that. Spent the burst and the health.
It's 1-0.
He's not dead, and he does have meter, but
Senior Children up 1-0.
How will he spend the meter? All right, get some. Yeah, here we go. No, doesn't get the combo.
Okay, misses the command grab. Oh, the Tommy.
PRC, unfortunate. He was safe in the situation. Senior Children decided to back jump, so probably wasn't going to get a punish, but spent it just to be safe. But without the meter, I don't think he had a chance for that play. And right now, he's on his final leg.
Gets the tick throw. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh,
the
no.
Roken Sogi.
Wow, that hit so low. Still got the tumble. All right. So this is a pretty bad situation, but dashing through.
Oh, didn't recognize the Suzerain fast enough because it will lose to lows, but you have to switch your Gatlings to that quickly.
At this point, when you do close flashes, the only load available to you is 2D at that point.
You can do 2H as well.
Oh,
but 2D is faster.
Yeah, I'm wondering about the speed thing. You might get thrown out of the 2H. All right. Okay, back out of that, jumping out. He's got signs of life here. He's got some meter, still has burst.
This is definitely doable, but it's going to be rough. Can't get tagged.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
getting these. Oh, doesn't get the air throw. Wanted to go for it. Right. Oh my God, very lucky to get Kuchinasi there, but he still is going to get thrown here. Yeah.
Senior Children with the presence of mind realized that was probably the final time he could burst.
I think Axo, because of Raven Guts, I think he can afford to let himself get hit a few times.
Yeah.
Once she goes into the dust, you get the burst.
Yeah. Definitely true. In those final burst situations, it's kind of hard to appraise just how many hits you can take.
Yes,
I think a lot of players end up dying because they kind of misunderstand how many hits they can take.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard.
That's up. Okay.
All right.
Hello.
What's up, everybody?
All right.
So
Nuclear Fire is now on stream.
Yep.
Playing against Aetherbeat. Should be a explosive match, actually.
Let's see. I can't remember what it is. Is it what they play? No. Set tournament. Is it this? Yes. So it should be this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. And then swap sides, I guess.
Okay.
All
right. We got Aetherbeat versus Nuclear Fire. Pretty small attack in today, which is totally fine, nice and cozy.
Yep.
We're really close to Slashback too, so people here, of course, are pretty hungry to get some games in.
Yeah, less than a month to Slashback.
Yeah. We got like Cali Burst, and that's it for locals until Slashback.
Yeah, basically it's like what? Next week is nothing.
And then Cali Burst, and next week I think Clubhouse is open.
Oh, Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, right. Clubhouse, yes.
Yeah, but otherwise, we got.
Next bracket will be Cali Burst.
Yes, next big bracket will be Cali Burst. And then I mean, for a lot of us locals, we're a lot of them are grinding anyways. It's really going to be interesting. We have a lot of out of towners, of course. Slashback is a pretty big tournament. Got some of our Midwest couple like Texas like East Coast brethren.
Right.
And
Some P&W folks coming down. Too,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Actually, like it's like Cole is I think doing like Texas Showdown next week and then going to Slashback too. So yeah, it's
I can believe that. He traveled
Cole's
a
a
lot
grinder, man.
He traveled a lot last year, and he's gonna. It seems like he's continuing to travel a decent amount this year. So
Yeah.
yeah, he doesn't like net play, so you know.
No, I get it. You know, it's a different experience.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was talking to Cole about like Master Duel. He's like, dude, I only play this game offline.
He's consistent, at least.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Ramthal versus Baiken should be interesting. Baiken has some. It's interesting. Like Ram has a ton of mids. All sword normals are mids, even the air ones. So it's kind of like easy Azami fodder, but at the same time, she does have. If you're close enough 6K, you can blow them up for crouch Azami. If you can link it to 4P.
So
and command throw.
I was actually thinking it's more like what I noticed with like obviously the constant we'll see Baiken versus Ram is like Solstice versus like Bread is setting the swords and staying away from Baiken because then the zombie follow up is not that scary. It's something you can either react to or it will never hit you.
That's a big call out right there from Xrd.
Yeah, but you know what is really
God, round one stun.
You know what's really rough for Ram in this matchup is S and Chain. Like either the chain related things Baiken does.
Ramthal 6P has been shown to be usable by Solstice, but it's still a little bit spotty, so I don't know how reliable it is.
Yeah. Puts the hand into the Azami. I think thought Xrd was going to let go. Oh, no.
Right.
So Arizami, evil, but 2S, 2As? No? Okay.
That is one nice thing. Versus Suzerain 2D can be a decent punish, and you will always get Daro off of it.
Right. Oh, no, but the low Azami take. Okay.
Yeah, Xrd's Azami callouts have been pretty good so far this first game.
Plus frames, yep. Went low that time.
Oh, just recalls the sword.
I like that, you know, at least get the thrown in the back. Okay. Yeah, like I think part of the other problem is that the Google Pie isn't like the most
I think he's gonna swap to Eno. Yep.
Think so? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I know he doesn't really like Ram Baiken. We'll see how crusty his Eno is, but like I think in theory, like at least in
it's
terms
hard.
of
It's a bunch of 50-50s. Like it's hard to zombie right. Like,
I can't comment on the neutral, but at least in terms of like making it trickier for the Baiken to Azami, like Eno is certainly harder for Baiken to Azami.
Yeah, I think the other thing to me is
nice air throw.
Oh boy. I think the other thing is Wilton likes using the Ram big buttons, which kind of get preyed upon by like Baiken. Baiken is really strong
nice
about
block on the Gazanton RC.
Oh, cut the backdash? No, but nothing to it. That is a lot of risk.
Dives out.
But still gets hit though. Yeah, reset. This should be enough.
Yep. I think Xrd should be on set point
yep.
now.
Yep.
Let's see. Nuka probably not been able to get anything started yet.
Yeah, this is kind of tough.
Yeah, Xrd was actually playing the neutral pretty well in that previous match.
Okay.
Oh, is it Eno time? Ooh,
no.
Nice Mark to get out with 5D.
All right, dive back in.
Oh, drops the Eno routes.
Okay.
Oh, that
yeah.
was... Yeah, we got the triangle dashes still.
It was probably not Sakura, right? Because whatever he hit wasn't striking ball.
Right. Might have been, was it Rokenso or Kuchanasi?
Kuchanasi,
yeah.
Yeah, pressing a button. Yep.
Oh, does it? Needs one more hit. Nice. VCL anti-air.
Yeah.
Very situational anti-air, but can be pretty... It does reach quite high, and I think you can get some pretty decent rewards if you hit it properly.
It's also good because he was running right at him. So, like, caught the IAD, but, man, it's...
Oh, the reset. Oh, the dive!
Oh, no, but he dropped it.
It's a little tricky. Core burst.
We are scrambling to the moon right now.
All right. Xrd in a good position right now. Spends the final last bit of meter on that dead angle.
Right? Okay. Trying to cut the backdash there, but Nuclear Papaya blocking.
Nice.
Oh, up. Oh, no.
Trades.
Yeah, stroke trading with 6P, it looks like. Okay.
Oh, all right. Once Xrd beats Oki.
Nuclear Papaya got a lot of meter. He opts to use the super.
Yep,
Red
very
is on
safe.
me into. Oh, cut the
that should be
backdash. That's going to be it. Yep. Xrd
right.
takes it. So Xrd will move on. I'm not sure who he's got next. Looks like Xrd's gonna play Joy. It'd be like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that looked better. It was just some degree of the Eno's rusty.
Yeah.
It is tricky, you know, when the Viking players have the reads on, like, you can get deleted. And
Yeah.
they've been pretty good with the zombie reads recently. Like, I would say last tournament and this one.
Look at Patton. Wade, yeah.
All right, so we're going to continue in the winners bracket with Pat versus Learn.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, that's a really good character. All right, so I heard this got pretty close at the last tag in there. That
Learn's been leveling up.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Learn's is constantly experimenting with his.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I feel like Learn is constantly experimenting with his playstyle.
Yeah.
Last time I ran him in bracket, which was a while ago now, he actually seemed like he was optimizing.
It's Twitch, dude.
Yeah, bro. Air filter afterwards, interesting. But yeah, I feel like he was optimizing his damage off certain conversions.
Yeah.
We'll see how it is for this. That, I imagine, is pretty important in this matchup.
I mean, as far as I understand, this matchup is really risky for the chip player, because Soul is such a gambling / reads based character that if the chip guesses wrong, his reward, Soul's reward, far outpaces chip's reward for kind of whittling you down to death. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Although, I remember Romola was saying that there's a lot of OSs that Soul can do that really make it hard for Chip to get clean hits on Soul. But that's that might be information lost to the sands of time at this point.
Yeah, I'm really curious how does Soul play around teleports? Besides just say DPing, that feels like a very risky thing to do.
All right, so
his 8 bad matchups.
Okay, we'll run a throw.
All right. Pat with a pretty solid lead for the first round, just running that chip mix.
Yeah, and Pat's going to have to play faster because he's got that 8-minute timer limit on the PlayStation right now.
It's speed, but with controllers.
True.
It's not even speed, because that's different.
No, it's speed. He doesn't,
you can't go below, 40 miles per hour or something?
Yeah, he's going to blow up, dude.
His controller will just deactivate. All right, so looking pretty good with Pat. All against the OTG, though.
Maybe try to up back or something.
Yeah, a little late, though. Probably was maybe some sort of fuzzy jump there. Learn not getting a single clean hit yet. Oh,
no.
I think there's a 6P trade.
Burst onset.
Oh, baby. Are you going to
All right, here comes the speed. 6H.
Oh, baby. That's going to be at least 70%.
Maybe 80.
Good Lord, that hurts. But can he close it out? Pat, very slippery.
Yeah, that's something that, yeah. Oh, no. That's it.
That was clever, yeah. Usually, Rad Snap is a lot, the start includes traveling to the corner, so it's much faster when you're in the corner.
Right.
It like low crushes very quickly. So if Pat had gone for something like 2K, he might have gotten blown up.
I think the other thing too was that teleport to dodge the revolver is like a constant. It's the answer, but like if Pat messes it up, he'll die for it. I noticed it happened a lot when he fought like Devo, for example. Like it's clearly an answer, but it's a scary answer.
Right.
Oh, we got hit. Okay.
Nice blitz.
Oh, gets the burst.
burst. I
think this might be enough.
This is enough, I think. Oh, no.
OTG? No, super? Oh, doesn't even need it. Okay. I thought he was going to do the air.
Yeah, same here. Ooh, round start 2D. Oh, as Volcanic Viper gets punished.
Okay, I guess. Oh, JP
Wow.
pulling the legs back.
Their beloved button.
SCP.
Yep. It's about time. And Pat's pretty willing to just let the DP rip there. He had 50 meters, so he could just RC it as
This is
long as
scary.
it's connected.
I was going to say, this is scary because
Nice
he's got
backdash.
Oh.
Wow.
Right, Sam?
All right. Here's a chance for Learn. Pat patiently blocking. Nice 6-speed. Yep.
That's it?
Yep. Nice and patient. That's the problem with Ryzen, man. So much startup that if you're not committed to anything,
Yeah.
you could just, most characters can just 6-speed and obliterate Soul for it. Yo, let's go. Let's go.
All right. So, Pat will move on. I think he gets the winner of a spot in you.
Oh, baby.
And then on the other side, we got Babalu Senior Children, and it's about to be. He did it with 4:14
This
left.
man is hyping himself up.
A speed run. I mean, what
It
they
was
say
pretty
about chip
fast, though.
players, you know. Okay, so next one we're gonna have Joy and Aether Beat. Looks like Damien's eating, but we'll give him a sec.
Joy was slowly make his way here.
Well,
We'll
no,
see.
he's waiting for Damien because Damien's eating pizza right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, well, if you're joining us just now, thank you for tuning in. This is, of course, Tag in Battle in Elk Grove, California, monthly for anime games. Usually it's Xrd and GB versus Rising with a couple rotating games.
Yep.
Today we had Uni2 and BB Tag. BB Tag is the original namesake of the event.
Yep. Absolutely.
But for now, we got Xrd. You know, NorCal Xrd pretty strong. You know, this is the SAC area, so like if you're in the SAC area and you play Xrd or you're interested in playing Xrd, you come on out. If you're in the Greater Bay Area, you can come out to Caliburst. But for guys like me and the fine players that are going to be coming up, we made the trip from the Bay Area to come with the SAC to support the true NorCal homies. You know. Extra NorCal.
Yeah, you know, one of the nice things is that we do have a lot of movement between the two, like, areas. You know, like, NorCal is a big area,
Yeah.
roughly speaking. So, like, it's nice to have people travel from sub-scenes like Sacramento to the Bay and back and forth.
Yeah, and a lot of this kind of came together because of, like, the classic, like, trades. You know, like, Adapt would open up his house for a lot of us, so we'd come up there, and then, you know, vice versa for GC, you know, like Adapt, Dare, and some of the other guys would come down.
Yep.
So, you know, if you like Xrd, you trying to start up a scene locally, you know, just kind of send the word out, you know, maybe like let Pat know. Pat will shout you out, but looks like we're getting ready. So I got it.
So we have A3B coming up now.
Yep. So Joy kind of signed up at the last second on us.
Yep. Yeah, I want to say, like, you know,
Like last night or something.
I want to say, like, dinner time last night. I'm like, okay, yo, I guess Joy's not coming this time, right?
Yeah.
And then I checked later at, like, a little past midnight. I was like, oh, Joy regged.
Yep.
Yep. Joy pretty consistently coming out to these.
Yeah. I mean, Joy usually card pulls with like Aether Beat and like
Bridge.
Tay and Bridge, but Bridge made the drive all the way down to Arc Robo.
Yep. All right, and Xrd has, oh, nice. I was going to say has the advantage, but Joy patiently waits and gets the corner.
Oh, bursting on the 2P, and that's going to cost you a lot of life.
Nice blocks. Oh, just as I say that. This will hurt a lot. Shouldn't be dead, but one more. Can you block? The answer is no.
Actually, it looks like he clipped, like, recovery on Loazami there. Shinken to start the round out. That's how we're feeling.
Nice JP.
Oi!
Oh. You know what? They say.
Ah, yeah, bursting.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Sometimes you gotta just show you're not scared to do the Azamis.
Yeah. Especially in this matchup where, like, the damage differential can be so significant. Nice air throw. Okay. Good block.
Good blocks. Oh, no.
Oh, no, but he clips
Not
somebody,
over.
doesn't. Again? Oh, no. I
Oh.
think that was supposed to be throw.
Right, because that's 5H right there. I don't think, oh, might be dead actually. With the meter. Oh, no, drops the combo. Hey, Hoon is pretty heavy.
Okay, gets the throw, though.
All right. A3 evens up the rounds.
Yeah, and another thing about this matchup, besides like the character matchup, is kind of matchup of styles for these two. Is Aetherbeam is definitely one to kind of like weather the storm, and Joy is definitely the oncoming storm.
That was very interesting. I wonder if A3 specifically was looking out for 6H there.
At that distance, maybe.
Pretty hard call it. And 6H is like a pretty low reward move unless you counter hit or you have meter to RC.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if you can, what combos you could get if you RC 6H, so at least just to make it safe.
Yeah, I think maybe just get the knockdown or something. Or
Right. This round looking good for A3 so
knockdown
far.
Oki.
The Joy's still living.
Yeah.
One more chance. And I lied.
That's it, yeah. Dude, the tatami match is going right through the ball there. It's kind of wild, too, because it's like, that started off pretty convincing there for, that's it, for Joy. And, like I said, Aetherby kind of just, like, weathered the storm there.
Oh, I see.
So Aetherby takes the first one.
Yep.
I think the thing about, like, you know, like you're saying about the 6H is, like, you know, what makes Viking players so strong is, like, reading their opponents, right? So, like, once you...
Nice.
Oh,
I
no.
beat the Rokensoki and punish.
Okay, we're pulling them back. All right, we're dodging the 6P. Here we go. Nice
Wow.
combo.
Sick combo.
Hey.
Not dead.
Hey. Yeah, but knockdown in the corner. Oh, no, doesn't get the knockdown. Yeah. Oh, boy.
What is A3B going to do with all this meter?
Yeah, nice tech up so he doesn't fall into the tech trap with the chain there.
Yep.
Nice. 6H.
6H throw.
6H wire 3 throw, the goat. All right, we stick the leg out there with the 2D. Oh, boy.
Nice. Yeah. It's still a game of RPS, but most characters have to play that game of like, hey, do I, you know, I be the fast Hayabusa kick on the ground and then punish, or do I like try to mash and punish them for trying to charge the red Hayabusa, which is plus.
Right, right.
Yeah. Viking, or A3 basically took that like one step further and like just caught out on the first Hayabusa.
True. Okay, this is looking kind of scary here for Aetherbeat.
Yep.
Running out of life. Oh, dodging the 6P.
Either wasn't in range or wasn't quick enough to actually throw Joy
That
there.
throw? Oh, it tries it. That might be it. Oh,
Nice
good
tag.
tag. Oh, wait.
This
Chance?
This should be. Oh, I forgot about the burst.
I thought you were going to say this should be it just because you didn't think he was going to burst. Oh, the instant overhead and the tag trap. Oh, my
right.
goodness. Aetherbeat clutching it out, and right now he's on set point.
Yeah, looks good. Like, goes into this third round with a big burst advantage.
True. Oh, boy. Pulling back. Okay, no.
Yeah, preemptive high boosted. They're probably to try to catch Xrd moving in, but
Right.
just too far for anything to connect.
Yeah, and too far for the blitz there because for the tatami. And now Xrd kind of got him in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, this bike compression is brutal. That like final JD doesn't get any word off of it, but oh.
All right, stuffs the follow up on the zombie. This is what Joy
There's a chance here.
needs.
Has to win this round to stay alive in to stay in winners round.
Oh, that was a scary choice, but you know, YRC saving the day.
Xrd has so much meter,
Yeah.
almost 75.
Yeah, but I like the idea of just tataming because Joy is the one that has to aggress, right? He has less resources and he has less life.
Joy has no more chances now. Burst is gone.
Throw, okay, here's the chance. Time to
Okay.
guess. Yeah. Try to Shinkin him just in case he tried to press a button here. Oh,
Oh
no!
my God, doesn't get the combo though. One more chance.
This is tough.
This is really tough. No resources either.
Oh, there it is in the fadeaway.
Tommy just covers so much space.
Yep.
Well played by Xrd.
Yep.
Been on a tear the last two tag-ins, I feel like. Good shit.
So there we go. So Xrd will move on to play the winner of Perfectly Babbling Senior Children. Doesn't look like we have any other stream matches up, so we'll see what happens. But I need to go get water. I am dying right now. No, we don't have any on-stream ones listed.
Yeah. I didn't know how to load the thing. All right. Here we go into winners quarterfinals. Espada versus Takahane. May versus Venom. Quite the funny matchup. You can get on this?
So we just starting?
Yeah, we're just getting started. Got right into it. Game one.
Yeah, these two actually were playing last night in preparation to fight each other. I think they fought each other at Rev Tuesday.
All right.
So they were, you know, then also they're just homies, so just playing games with each other.
I mean, yeah. So far, the lead goes to Espada, but now Takahane has control. Managed to get the zoning going, but the mash?
Okay, good block on the overhead. Okay, gets hit by the lows.
Okay.
Nice 6P. Oh,
No
but not a
counter
counter
hit.
hit.
Here comes the whale.
This is going to hit, yeah, because he's committed. That whale is basically frame 0 after the flash.
Yeah, it is if your back's to the corner.
Yeah.
And then run up 3K. No risk to that one. You got RC behind it.
Yeah. That whale kind of changed the whole match around.
Yeah. Like, Takahane was trying to make something happen. It was kind of working out. Like, you had the zoning control. But the moment the whale happens, like,
yeah,
that was like, what, a fifth of his health bar just gone?
Yep.
That was the lowest 2H I've ever seen.
Oh, got crouching.
Yep, the delayed overhead. Look at that, 50% damage.
Yeah. The overhead's definitely the high option. I mean, the high damage option. Now gets hit low.
Uh-oh. Yeah, bait out the blitz there. Caught with the cross-up overhead.
All right.
Espada gonna hold on to burst.
Oh, man.
Damn, delayed overhead again.
Okay, burst in the close up, kind of dangerous, but Takase, known not OS user.
Yeah. Ooh, damn, all right. 5D can connect. Nope, big combo though.
Oh, man. Gets the air IB, but doesn't get a throw out of it.
Yeah. Empty low.
I guess the air tech.
Yeah.
Takase, I think, has been having trouble with that combo on Mei specifically. She's kind of a weird, it's like, I guess, combination of weight and hurt box.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty small, and she's also incredibly floaty.
Yep. All right, so Takase takes the first game. Oh, did Wilton play Eno?
Yeah.
Against who?
Against me.
Oh.
He played Ram game 1, and then he played Eno game 2.
Well, I guess that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Okay, so, oh man, good block out of the air dash on the JH.
Unfortunately, not going to get the 2D.
Okay, pushing Takase to the corner with whipped dolphins.
All right, going to get the command throw.
It's going to hurt. There's no burst, so Peter is free to go for the full damage.
Yep. Block the overhead. Stinger YRC, take the opportunity to get out of the corner.
Oh, wow. Catches a 3K.
And no anti-air again. Counter hit off the 6H.
And that's going to be it. Yeah, gets the 6H counter hit, so I think he pressed something after the backdash.
Yeah. Maybe like backdash 2S.
Yeah. Maybe even, yeah, probably.
Like it's either backdash 2S, maybe backdash Stinger.
Maybe backdash far slash, who knows?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
he
that's
missed
so big.
he missed the overhead kiss input.
That's unfortunate. That's going to be a big combo.
Yeah.
Carry all the way
that's
to the corner.
pretty big drop. Now he's in the corner blocking for his life, gets hit low.
Empty low, nice blocks.
That angle.
All right, a bar with the us Dolphin.
Oh man, all reliable YRC.
Yep.
All right, riding the Dolphin over there.
Yep, getting right in.
Oh, I guess a counter hit JS. Oh, I think he missed the air dash JH.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate, giving
Yeah.
Bondren one chance here, but it's still pretty close. The spot has like one good clean hit from taking this round and tying it up.
There
And
it is,
that
the
is.
overhead, 1-1. Yeah, another counter hit actually. He was crouching, so it's hard to say whether he didn't react or whether he mistimed the mash. But those 6Hs are paying off for Espada right now.
Yep. Well, here comes danger time. They're gonna meet to spend the burst. Ooh, damn.
JH.
A bit too much on the knockdown though. Wasn't ready to get set up the level 3 meaty.
All right, the Kanase is on the offense right now. Yep,
From
going
Matt.
in with the mad struggle.
Yeah, from the top ropes. And actually, 2D gonna go under the May guard cancel. So
Yeah.
that would allow Bonder to try and keep control of the corner, but Espada has managed to find an escape.
Yeah, managed to punish the whiffed anti-air.
Uh-oh. Now you're stuck in the corner. Ooh, Carcass Raid doesn't get us out though.
Yeah, it's not like, I guess it doesn't give him enough frame advantage to do something after he counter hits that 3K.
No.
Oh man, so this is anybody's game right now. Next hit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
One more?
Oh, the
Gold
gold
burst.
burst war. Are we going to see a super? Nope. Okay, YRC. Oh, there it is, a bro.
He's on his way back, but he's not fast enough.
Oh my gosh. It would have come back and hit her if he didn't
It
get
would
that
have come
kill.
back. But bro is not fast enough. All right, there's going to be a punish on the Dolphin summon.
Man, these scrambles are really paying off for Espada.
Yeah, it's really scary to try and scramble with a Mei because all of her normals are just so much damage.
Yeah. And it's like, Takase is not trying to, but Espada is pushing the issue pretty hard,
Right?
which is he's very good at.
It's like we see Espada or Bonder trying to set up zoning patterns,
Mhm.
but then Espada just immediately puts himself in a position where, okay, you're going to hit me, but I'm in a scramble immediately after it.
Exactly. And Venom, unless he's getting like certain counter hits, many times he's minus on hit.
Yeah.
Oh man, a counter hit. Okay, misses the overhead kiss at input again.
Yeah. Okay, 6P. And so far, we're final game, final round here.
Okay, catches the jump out. And this is, right as I was about to say, it's not looking too good for Espada. He gets a counter hit. Misses the overhead kiss though.
Yeah. That is pretty solid here. Burst is going to connect.
Now, we've seen a situation before, but it's still going to be a pretty hard hill to climb. And it's because she was crouching.
Yeah, not ready for it. 3K RC.
Oh man.
You have burst back, but you have to try and find your opportunity to do it.
Oh my God.
Notorious say burst safe. Oh my God, one more mix up. Blocks it out. FD to push him out, but the 2K is not enough.
He didn't.
Oh,
the empty jump throw.
Simplest of empty jump throws.
God. And that's the comeback potential of May. Even with very little health left, if she finds that hit, takes that burst, she can do so much damage so quickly.
It's so obnoxious to deal with.
Yeah.
It's never over until the final health point is gone.
It's never over. Yes. Oh, because the close slash. Yes, yeah. Yeah, it does.
All right, Espada moves on. We'll fight Pat the Flip. And up next, it looks like we're just gonna have you and Jeremy.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Jeremy, get on the setup. Yeah? Well, no, not you and me. No, Jeremy, it's not me. You're fighting Babalu. Now, if you win, if you win. Yeah, just beat Babalu. Easy.
I think all the dolphins are, yeah. Even the strength ones.
All right.
That should be on the dust suit, honestly. I'm going to put down the dust suit.
Yeah. Do God's work and update our resources to be accurate.
No, that's just lack of knowledge on my part.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So we have
It's going to be, I think I already set it up.
Oh, you set up already?
Yeah, I set it up.
Oh, good stuff.
Should have, right? Yeah,
Yep,
Babalu
yep.
and Senior Children.
Yep.
Swap teams. Yeah, we're going to have Raven and Biken. A fun matchup from one side.
Oh.
When you're ready, you and Will play.
All right. If you don't find it one, it's fine. Damn, changing out the seat. All right. Raven into Biken. It's a super frustrating matchup for Raven. Simply because Biken is so good at walling out and then has so much damage on the return if she is correct on a walling out. But Babu's no stranger to this matchup. You want to get in on this?
Yep, I'll get it. I gotta win with counter on that one.
Look, I mean, that shit happens.
Yeah. Good shit against Joy as well, too.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So, what do we have here? We got Senior Children and Bablu.
Yep. The carpool battle here.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
There's NorCal for you.
Yeah. Every round is just a killer.
Yeah. Alright. Bablu here with the glide here.
Yeah,
Scratch.
delay overhead.
Oh, try to get the command grab.
Yeah, not gonna work out. Set up immediate timing.
Yeah, Kibari. Ooh.
Yeah. Hard looking for the up back.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty good for calling that out. Oh, alright, good PRC to prevent from getting punished there.
Yeah, and stuff the Rokensogi with a 4P, managed to get a knockdown, carry all the way to the corner. So this is pretty solid positioning.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, even it out a little bit more here on the life.
Oh, that's pretty big. Not a big punish though.
Yep.
Oh,
You
no!
thought you had it, but he was a bit too late on the Rokensogi follow-up. That would have been
Jeez.
at least a knockdown.
Yeah. I like the idea of it. Okay, alright, throw to Tommy. With 2H, okay. Yeah. Ooh, tried to jump up the zombie there.
Yeah.
Oh, too far away to convert.
Yeah, I missed the dash jump.
I see, I see. Okay. We're playing neutral here.
Yeah. So far, it's just been a lot of straight hits from Jeremy. No true knockdown.
Yep,
and
here. Oh.
Nothing working out. Going for high. Azami got caught low.
Yep.
All right, Bablu taking round 1.
Yep. As is the case usually with Bablu, these rounds take a while.
They will go long. They will go long. But it's because Bablu is really comfortable just like chilling.
Exactly, yep. That's just his play style, which is very strong.
Yeah. All right, trying to maybe go for throw.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Nope. Oh,
Ooh,
it's
got the
going
throw.
right through. Nice. On the Yoki. Oh.
Gonna get the throw.
Yep. The dash cancel. All right. No needle. Okay. Oh.
Hard catch on the up back. All right, get this orb set up.
Yeah, that time. Yep.
And again, Bablu tends to play those knockdowns really safely because again, the threat of Azami is still there. So you're probably just gonna, because he just run up dash block.
Yep. Oh.
Because you gotta watch out for stuff like that, Red Azami.
Of course. Okay, one more dude. Okay. Oh.
Empty
yep.
low, but gonna get the burst out.
Yeah. Just had enough for that, but needle's there. Try to get in the way.
Damn,
Yeah.
5P managed to cinch it.
Yep.
Bablu taking round 1 or game 1.
Yeah, game 1. Alrighty. This is winner's quarters, so this is still.
We're still pretty early in this bracket.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. No, Guilty Gear Xrd out here in NorCal always shows up.
Yep. All right. Senior Children's just making sure he has the right music.
Yeah.
To make his comeback. Alrighty. All right. Let's see what he does to adjust here. Oh.
Roster 5P.
Yep.
It's relatively safe, I want to say, at that range.
It
so
is.
you can't counter hit.
Yeah, it is a pretty safe button to just throw out round start. Okay.
Knockdown.
Yep. 2H. Oh, try again to look for the up back. Yep.
Not going to knock down. Doesn't go for the air throw.
Ooh.
Counter hit.
Yep. Let's get against the glide. Ooh. Okay, a little excitement, but yep.
IB, but doesn't get the punish. That will be a Roken Sogi counter hit. Fat damage.
Trying to take your turn against Baiken.
Or sorry, Sakura counter hit.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Delay overhead.
Yep.
That's
nice.
going to be a good chunk of damage. Carry to the corner. Doesn't get the meaty Tatami.
He's really looking out for these upbacks, but
Yeah.
Not biting.
Yeah, Bablu hasn't really been representing up back.
Yep. Ooh, good throw. Bablu. Good. Jump up.
Scissor on throw.
Yeah.
This will be the corner, so this will be a full dust loop combo.
Yeah. If he doesn't drop it. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, try to go for Yozansen, but Bablu was like, okay, I don't want to eat the 50-50. I'll just dead angle. Spin the 50 bar. Get out of the corner.
Yep, that worked on there. Oh, try to low zombie there.
Yeah, I missed the red Azami. That's actually really unfortunate.
Yep.
This is going to be full punish.
Yep. The corner. Ooh, yep. Orb.
Or
Ooh.
Tech Yozansen, all right.
That was interesting. Oh, but we 6P that.
Yep, counter hit full combo, or at least will do a full confirm into S-command throw.
Yep. All right. I mean, Bablu's now set point here. Be ready.
Ooh, missed the air throw.
Yep. Try to get down the tech. There. Ooh. Low, jab. Oh, this time he went for the low.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, needle. Oh,
so wide.
He got him on the up back that time.
Yeah, and it was so wide too. Like Bablu did it, and then Jeremy up back, and it was still active.
Right. Yep. Ooh, there's some excitement going on there. Oh. Okay. Nice throw from Bablu.
Comes
He
the
went
empty
for
glide and
low.
low.
Yep.
One more mix-up is all he needs.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
the glide
that's
will
it.
take it.
Alrighty.
Bablu will move on.
Yep. Good 2-0. Alrighty.
Bablu 2-0 over Senior Children will fight me on one side of winners semifinals, but we have you and Pat the Flip
Yeah.
Versus on the other side of Winners Finals. Are we doing that?
Yep, we'll do that right now.
All right.
Let me get Pat.
All right, we got winners semifinals. Pat the Flip and Espada.
All right, what's good, Damien?
It's going good.
Yeah.
It's a lovely day here at Taggin.
Yeah, dude, it's I think this is the first time I've gone 0-2 in a long time, and I feel good about it.
Right?
Yeah, it's.
There's too many good players here.
I love it. What's up? Yeah, you know. You can't be afraid to go 0-2. That's what the
No.
0-2 boys are all about. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Everyone goes 0-2.
Yeah, exactly. We all start off 0-2, and then you can't let your head get too big and be like, oh, you know, I'm like winning brackets and all that stuff. It can happen to anybody, right?
It can happen to anybody.
Yeah. But right now we're going to have, I believe this winner semis. It's going to be Espada versus Pat.
Yep.
Yep.
May versus Chip. The matchup of can Espada swat Pat out of the sky and do like 70% of his life.
Yeah, it's also been a little bit since we've got to see these, like, Pat show up to a
Yeah.
tag-in, too. So, you know, in that time, Espada has won.
Yeah.
You know, like, a lot of people, like I said, they're getting really strong. So,
Let's see if this is Pat the Flip vision.
yeah, we'll see.
Ooh, catch the back dash, pick up with the 5P.
Uh-huh. We're going to get the knockdown here. So, up.
It black beated, but still we got a knockdown.
Yeah, well, you know.
We take those.
We take those, and also, like, where would she have recovered in the sky? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
It would have been real rough.
yeah, it would have been awkward for sure.
It's one of those techs where it's like, even if you could have teched it, you were not ready for that.
For sure. Okay, yeah.
Oh, no.
And with that one bad burst, he's dead.
Right?
6H,
RC,
yep.
6H, that's enough.
Yeah.
And that's the scary thing about May, is like May is notoriously burst safe.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're not constantly on it with your burst, it's like you could lose it at any moment.
It's like surprisingly so. You kind of don't know when to expect it, you know?
Right? And then you like think about it, it's like, well, really the only true good burst points are like near the end of her combo.
Yeah, like the JD,
Like JD and Senga.
and Senga, yeah.
Specifically first hit in Senga.
Right.
Because if you burst second hit in Senga, you just look like a fool.
Yeah, true. Or we get the OTG, and this is it. Okay. And the bad thing about that for Pat, like we always say, is he didn't get a lot of his burst back.
No. It was very quick, very clean, but because of that, you've only made like 2/5 of your burst back.
Yeah, and you're going to really need that burst.
You really need it now. There's 1 HP gone.
Yeah, in the corner. DP, though, keeping the HP alive.
Yeah. But hey, while we managed to talk about this, he's managed to make a majority of his burst back.
He has, but okay. Now it's looking pretty good for Pat. Because I was going to say, like, part of the scary part now is Espada setting up the obstacle course, but, you know, Chip can teleport.
Yeah. Chip is more than well equipped to deal with an obstacle course like that. Guard cancel out, does not want to hold the mix up.
Okay, Espada has some meter to be able to spend here. Oh, JD
no.
beating the 2H, and Pat takes the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah, that was very decisive interaction right there, because either the 2H is going to counter hit and Pat's probably going to die, or the JD is going to counter hit and Espada's going to die.
True, or there could have been a clash. And
Or it could have been a clash, we could have
danger
danger time.
Nice
Oh
air
my
throw.
god, that air throw. Magnet hands.
Yeah. I think we're looking up, like, the air throw ranges for the characters. There's a surprising, like, who has good range and who doesn't.
Yeah. All right, so far kind of leapfrogging back into the corner here. Spend the burst on the Shinkiro.
Nice 2H counter hit here, so we're going to get... No, okay. I thought he was going to go for the DP and then go for a sep there. 6K. But right now, Pat pretty content to just take the 6K. Like,
Yeah.
without meter, it doesn't really lead to much.
No. All right, get a knockdown here. It's all really important part here is core knockdown. If you can at least get in one more good mix-up.
Nice blitz there from Espada.
Charge blitz. Take some of the burst, recover some of your own. Ooh, damn,
good
6H.
Yeah. Doesn't let him jump out, but doesn't get anything after that. All right, good block.
Yeah, no, got 75 meter on deck. Yeah, has a PRC. Oh my god, got counter with the 2S?
Yeah, but good shake out there from Espada. Here we go. OTG though. Oh no, waiting for a burst perhaps.
Maybe. Really scary. One hit. 2S counter hit's not enough.
We're out. JD, no.
Oh my
Alpha.
God.
We uncling. DP.
Oh,
All right,
just
dodged
bend
with
it.
Yeah, good old 2D. Just
Went right
dodging it.
right under DP.
So Espada is staying alive so far.
Yep.
2K.
2K into leaf grab.
What a take throw.
Yeah.
Especially when you hit him with the 2K. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Nice DP.
The late hits on that DP. 2D counter hit, not going to net a full combo. Backdash is out for Espada, working pretty well.
Oh no.
Right over the Gambler.
The up dolphin right over. Nice, the back throw incident.
All right.
Renagi, you're going to be able to block it this time? Nope.
Yeah.
All right, we go low. Okay.
Uh-oh, missed an air throw maybe.
I think this is enough because you're going to get OTG here. And yep.
Just go for million 5Ps.
Yep, and Pat puts himself on set point here.
Yep. Set point. See if they can get to winners finals.
Yeah, place he is oh so familiar with.
Yeah. Especially here at Taggin. Counter hit JD from behind.
Okay, so now we're going to have to guess. Probably Blitz. No.
Doesn't rep it. Backdash is out. 2D's not fast enough or doesn't reach far enough.
Dash up throw. Okay. Oh, nice. The up dolphins are getting some good mileage off of keeping Pat kind of honest on the ground, but they're not doing much damage. Yeah.
Right. There's very little reward, and Espada's not really getting good pressure after them either.
Yeah, and he might be dead off of this. The Guts Crush.
It's so
No,
close.
okay, yeah.
One more hit.
Teleport maybe?
Oh, he has to play
Oh,
perfectly.
misses it.
Oh,
Air throw. Oh, that was a scary point to burst.
here comes the wall. Here comes the whale.
Yeah, unfortunately the whale isn't going to do much there. Far too far. Again, JH takes it, and Pat will move on.
Unando winners finals.
Yep. So Pat will move on. He will play the winner. Well, the 1 minute and 48 seconds left on the clock there. Pat will move on.
What's the timer for?
They'll disconnect on the 8-minute.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so if you don't beat Babalu, it's going to get interesting.
Babalu. Go.
All right. All right, we're sliding under. Okay, so Xrd will be playing Babalu next. We're gonna chill here for a little bit. But you know, we're going through pretty quick right now. It's a nice little cozy bracket. We're here at Elk Grove, California, of course. If you want to check out and follow the stream, please do. Thank you for your support. And, you know, Xrd a pretty good game, man.
Oh,
you
yeah,
want to
dude.
try it out. There's a lot of online, offline stuff coming up. We run a weekly every week for Rev Tuesday. There's TXT. There's Uber Gear. There's start, like, beginner brackets. In fact, I think there is an intermediate bracket on Tuesday. I believe Only Mids is this Tuesday. I'll be on Coquette's channel. Shout out to Irene.
Is that usually the last?
Usually the last
Yeah.
Tuesday, yes.
There we go.
Yeah. But we're in season 2 or 3 or so. We finally got an Elfelt out of there, so there's still like, I don't know, 5 more.
Well, they'll make their way out of there.
Yeah, no, you know how it be. But here we go. So we got Babalu versus Xrd. This is the tale as old as time here in the Bay Area.
Oh yeah.
I think the thing is Babalu really is a good player of forcing Xrd into uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the situation where Babalu is keenly aware of what Viking can and can't do in the matchup.
right.
So he'll play really heavily behind that, right?
Yeah.
So, I You know, I think it really is the only way I think you can approach Viking is because if you go play a conventional matchup, you're just gonna get beat up, right? So you're gonna have to play off kilter because they're gonna be trying to mess up your regular flow of the game.
Yeah, because the whole thing about Biken is really strong about like disrupting your rhythm. So
Yeah.
if your rhythm is abnormal, it's kind of hard for Biken. Biken has to start gambling, like right there.
Yeah. I noticed they're using a lot of reglide, which I think makes sense, right? It's basically resetting the pressure. You can't just low Azami and deal with it because they're all overhead. So if you start doing standing Azami, then he's going to do 2H. It's kind of an RPS situation. But yeah, like look at that. The block string he just kind of stopped. Normally he would do 2H, right? He decides that, well, it's kind of risky. It could be red Azami. It could be regular Azami, depending on the gap that it's induced. So he decides to just stop and go for something else. Right now, those help totals are not too far away, but Babalu with the advantage. Yeah, here we go, redash. No punish on that, and he just goes to the throw.
And it should be enough, I think. Yep.
Yeah. So we got the scratch over there.
Yeah, Biken not notoriously known for having like high guts or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or
The blue character that once you hit her, she bleeds. But you know that's kind of the challenge is getting the hit on her in the first place. Well, Babalu making it look like something that not too difficult, good familiarity. Aether beat though. We're gonna see what kind of adjustments he can make. Lots of defense, lots of wow, look at that.
yeah, Aetherbeat's really good about adapt. Like he, it feels like he's really good about playing round to round. Like even if a round goes really poorly for him, he's good about just letting it like slide.
Yeah, he just has a good sense and the ability to kind of switch up between almost 2 or 3 different styles, which I think is really excellent, right? Right there.
Really good about taking what his opponent will give him.
Yeah. I can notice that maybe what's going on is maybe a few more neutral Azamis. I saw him snipe out Babalu's 2H, raw 2H. So he's finding something. Right now though, Babalu content to stay in the middle of the screen. Oh my god, runs up and grabs him right out of the air.
Okay, I don't think this is going to kill,
Definitely not going to kill, but he will get the excitement afterwards. He will keep at least half it, I think.
I think the other thing too is that he keeps the excitement and I mean, yeah, Biking gets beater, but at least she doesn't get burst back, so it's not like a double layered resource.
Yeah. I think it's an okay situation. He's going to be running an assignment soon. Yeah, there you go. Got to have an internal timer when you're fighting against Raven, just so you know how long it takes for you to be able to kind of reset him, right? And you kind of play around that, that's not a bad idea. Although, in the case, I think Babalu is willing to trade the excitement for the time in the neutral, right? He's really happy to.
Yeah, especially when you got the the life lead. It's not like
and everything. And honestly, that is Babalu's preferred place to play almost any matchup is far away.
Yeah.
Arms a little bit further than arm's length. Raven's arm's length, obviously.
It kind of feels like playing a very whiff punish heavy game, but like whiff punish in like a Marvel sense where you're moving a lot and looking for them to whiff buttons.
That right there was pretty awesome considering the matchup. That Babalu using the stance YRC, similar to the way Biken uses his punish. And that was a true punish because I believe he can cancel right out of the hit stop.
Yeah, it's a true parry, right?
Yeah.
So.
Although he's suspending the meter, it is an option for a character with this much neutral. So.
Okay, but I was gonna say Aetherbeat still got.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice throw right out of the run, man. All right, got some pressure over here.
Oh, got the backdash.
Yeah, but if he hits in the air, doesn't really get much without meter.
That might not be enough, but yeah, and loses the excitement too.
Yeah, I think at this point the low health total, he's not going to need the excitement necessarily. One hit will kill.
All right, we're dodging it. Okay, what a 6P. This should be enough. Oh no, no TG. And he doesn't bait the burst either.
Yeah.
Okay, oh no. All right, gets it that time. Okay, wait a second.
Yep.
Signs of life for Aetherbeat.
Yep. Definitely seeing some places that you can kind of contest. They're a little more slippery, a little bit more fierce in fighting back.
Yeah, but getting the starters.
Yeah, he's been starting really strong in all these matches. Kind of has the command and the pace of neutral, which is not to be unexpected from Raven, honestly. All right. Yeah.
Oh, there we
he's
go.
calling out the glides. So we're gonna see what the counter adaptation from Babalu is gonna be now that he knows that he's willing to do standing Azami. You have to go for the lows once in a while. Right. Stance cancel. No excitement. Those help those are kind of low, but it would be nice to have some excitement here. He's gonna get put in the corner. Okay, Azami. Oh yeah, air
nice
throw.
Air throw, yeah.
He's out of the corner now. Yeah, big whip punish. Lots of recoveries on the 2H. Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Yeah. Kind of scary in the block string. The RPS is whether she's going to do Kabari, is she going to do
Nice 6P, and
Tommy? Yeah.
just like that, Xrd ties it up. Boom.
Yeah. Actually looks like he's kind of parrying Babu's approach a little better than now this time, right? Or maybe the way he's playing is forcing the bird to go in. So he's kind of more chances to do neutral zombie and 6P, and this kind of buttons to kind of block on the way in.
I was also going to say the other thing of note about this is that, you know, without the big damage, like with the damage differential, without that big damage that like Raven would need, it gives like Xrd a lot more time to be able to like assess the situation that led to it.
Yeah, I think we were talking about it earlier when we were both in commentaries. Because Raven's damage is so low, you give Beckon so many different wow, just missed it. But it gives her so many different times to actually try to thread the neutral and to kind of figure out the opponent's place.
Right.
And that's just because he doesn't do enough damage, right? I mean, you're playing against a character like Soul where he melts you in 2 or 3 combos. You don't get as much time to adapt. So you have to make some really hard reads. In this case, he's actually just getting fed information and making changes because of that. Right there, almost gets the counter combo. Unfortunate.
Oh, what a 6P.
My God, yeah, 6P. Vikings not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, now the fortunes are reversed. Xrd now the one that's at point.
Yeah, well, 2H going right under the far slash. I can't think of those actually. Right? Yeah, Babu trying to get in on
Nice
this.
backdash.
And with the health disadvantage, he's going to have to make something happen. He has a lot of time on the clock, so nothing has to be forced.
Yeah, but the 2H counter hit would have definitely forced it all, right?
Yeah.
So
Get some right, and get some damage. And that's really the most important thing is that he's eating it up. Wow, right through the tatami mat, which is great. And to get the sick combo.
We're going to be able to get the knockdown here. No.
Oh, yeah. I think if he went for JD, he would get the knockdown, but he wanted to get the scratch probably to get some more excitement out of the combo. But if you let the opponent attack, it may not matter, but look at the situation. Vikings, wow, gets a really close command throw. This is not going to kill, but it's going to be good-ass situation.
Oh, no, Sakura.
Yeah. Got a meter. How will he use it? One YRC. And right now, that's all on Babu's court. He's all this resource. Wow. Yeah, I'm surprised. He was holding these on me. I think he just let go and got hit.
Yeah, and final. Both players, you can tell this is...
There's a lot of micro decisions being made. Oh, gold burst.
Yeah.
Could be scary, but if the meter might not be a factor actually now.
No, it'll still be a factor. Because there's going to I was going to say maybe a dead angle coming up, but YRC right there.
Yeah. I think Viking doesn't have the best usage of neutral and just throwing stuff out in the mid screen, right? So
no, you get Tatami, JD, you know, like
Kabari. Yeah, I think the thing is with like Tatami, you kind of get a meterless version of the fastball Tatami man already. Oh, Raven pushing to the corner. All right, back in the corner still, but a little bit in the middle. All right, trying to throw. Oh,
nice
6P. Good, but this is going to confirm it's a little too far away. Babalu chasing down with the 5K. Gets a knockdown
this time,
yeah. But no Okazami, he was way too high. Anything higher than, I think, single jump is going to be like that.
Nice.
Didn't call it, immediately burst.
Oh, no, doesn't manage to dash through that time.
Hit the beat with the knockdown. Babalu with the meter, though, and the health advantage. Both players are not really trying to take too many risks. They know this is going to be it. Raven spending some meter.
Yes, sir.
But not dead yet. What's the play? Overhead.
Okay, yeah.
Burst. Last burst. What's the neutral situation? How are we going to get that final hit?
Yeah, you got to watch out for the needle if you're Xrd, but the tatami mat's crashing his way through the door.
Time is a factor.
Oh, no.
Time is a factor.
No, but yeah, I like that delay. I like that delay tech, right? Because
it's definitely an excellent call because, you know, a lot of times, not necessarily in that case, but a lot of times Viking will try to get the air throw afterwards. You delay tech, then they do not get the throw. They get a JH, and then afterwards you could just do a tech button and win.
Right.
Babalu, regardless of what he thought was going to happen, knew that that was his best shot.
Right.
But, I mean, both players are still alive. A3B will be in loser side.
Yep.
Babalu going into winners finals, right?
Yep, against Pat.
Oh, man.
Place we find often. Okay, so it's going to be a Spada versus Senior Children, and then on the other side, A3B versus Takanase.
Ooh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
A3B's going to have a chance to take out both the Yang brothers. All right.
It hit him like it last time. I think the 2 Vikings took out Vondran last time. So.
Yeah. This time, though, it was, Spada putting him in the loser side, so at least he won't get doubled Viking.
True.
I think he prefers that. Here we go. So Senior Children and Spada should be pretty familiar with one another, Good homies.
These guys knew each other before any of us all knew them. Like,
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like Senior Children was telling me about like a local that his homie Pete was riding in SAC, and I'm like, a Spada? Like,
There you go, man. Yeah, man. If you look at the history of tagging, it is a very old tournament at this point, right?
several years old, yeah.
Oh yeah. As soon as Capital Fight District kind of, I think it was the pandemic really that really put them in the last leg. As soon as that happened, tagging kind of took over the position. Not in downtown, but Elk Grove, which is close enough for Sac. Even in Sac County, this is the tournament to be at.
Yeah,
At least for
definitely for
anime
anime. I was
Yeah,
gonna
for
say there
anime,
might be
yeah.
other stuff for other.
There are plenty of other tournaments as well, but if you want anime games, this
Yeah.
one's, we got plenty of games that run a lot of different variety, and if you like gear, this is the place to be. All right,
Yeah.
speaking of gear right now, Senior Children. Ooh!
Aye.
He gets the burst, and Spada can make this happen. Unlike the previous matchup, May does have damage, so she can make up this big damage differential and also stun the character as well. 2D,
Damn,
the
that's
start of something.
right through the
Oh!
Sakura. No RC for you. That's what the X means.
Whoa, okay, I'm not sure about that combo, but at least he still has the pressure situation, and
I
he's
think he got him.
supers. Yeah, should be.
What?
What in tarnations? He's still alive. This character's not dead yet. You can't let her be alive. Oh, here we go.
I
Dolphin.
can't believe it traded.
Yeah, I've never seen
Yes,
that actually.
baby. That's
It's a very
freaking
interesting situation.
wild.
Yeah, I assumed that it was involved all the way through a few of the startup frames, but apparently not.
Okay,
All
Rising
right.
JP doesn't do much for Bike in there.
Yeah, Spada trying to go for overhead kiss though. Senior Children not afraid to jump up on Okazemi. There we go, big damage.
Time to guess.
Goes for the low.
Good block.
Yeah. All right. Tries to snipe him with the 6H charge.
Yeah, and the
But-
JS keeping
Yeah.
him at bay.
Yeah, Senior Children bringing the situation back into the neutral. The health totals are pretty similar. Another overhead kiss and doesn't get it. Senior Children is just too hippity hoppity right now. There we go. JH pushing him to the corner.
Damn, up Dolphin counter hit. Okay, nothing there.
Yeah, kind of some funky situations. Not sure if Spada trying to bait burst or we're just not sure what.
Good old 2D to stuff the Suzerain run armor.
Yeah, a lot of neutral over here.
Okay,
Make
time to
this
guess.
work.
Oh, that got him.
Ooh!
He's dead.
That was he got hit during a
He was
follow-up
too
of
far.
Caesar, right? Yeah.
No. That's the Tommy. He just tried it to Tommy, and I don't think it hit him.
Okay.
meaty.
I think I misunderstood what was going on, but yeah. All right. So one apiece. Both players with burst.
Yeah,
So
nice run slash
pretty
there.
dang even.
The run slash stuffing a Spada Dolphin.
Look at how good JS is. Hits his slide. Viking JS. Yeah, again, 0 for 3. But you got to keep doing it. Viking is a character with a parry, so sometimes you're going to get the chance to throw it. Right now, not so much, but tech buttons. Yo, nice conversion off of tech button, JP. Incredible. Nothing less from a Spada. All right, yep.
Okay.
Hits him 2D on the suzerain, cannot parry lows. Almost gets the counter poke on the 2S, but a little bit late on the Dolphin. And now it's Senior Children owning the corner, but it might not matter.
Yeah, we're
Spada,
going to get the knockdown here.
corner, but no. Meaty jumps in on him. Senior Children reversing situation. How will he use dust? Yep, you get the combo off of this. And he should get a knockdown. Might be too light, actually.
No,
Yeah.
we're going for the reset.
Yeah, it goes for the reset. It might have been a funky situation, so I kind of agree. All right, neutral situation. Funny enough, May has arguably better time with the zoning because she has all these projectiles. Oh!
Yeah, but the Dolphin, okay, wait, but gets the
at the last
burst.
second. What is the meter?
Yeah, yeah. Spada loves the
It's
side.
high.
He'll do it because he's got meter. He does it all the time.
I'm surprised because last time he tried that, Senior Children sniped him with the JS, right? I was kind of expecting to see a similar situation, but maybe he just got right under him where he couldn't even actually hit him. A
Yeah.
dead angle, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, really close set though. Really close match so far.
Yeah, it's only been one game.
Yeah. Down to the wire. Again, I think we kind of expect this. Both players pretty good, very familiar with each other's play styles.
Explosive matchup, too.
Yeah, exactly.
In general. It's like if you guess wrong as the biking player, you could just die.
Yeah. it's interesting to watch because I think both players have a specialty where they will disrespect your plans, your
Yeah.
matchup plans, and it's kind of interesting to see how that kind of clashes, right? Who can really abuse the other person?
Who can be the one to force the plan?
Yeah, exactly. Strange Dolphin is here over there right now. Oh, he finally got the overhead kiss. Never discouraged. You know, a Espada will never stop.
Yeah. Spada has a lot of confidence in himself, moves forward a lot.
Yeah. All right.
And you got to be confident and play a game like this, man.
Yeah, definitely. Especially certain characters like Mei, I think you kind of have to be willing to take certain risks, right? She's not the strongest character, but she does tons of damage. You gamble hard, you might just win a big.
True.
And right now, he's got a lot of meter. Dolphin,
Oh,
here we
man,
go.
right through the slam.
Yeah. Ooh, yep.
Air zombie, though.
Yeah. Forces the burst. Both players use the burst. Very even meter situation and even health. Super, he's going to get hit. Yeah.
That's not going to do that much damage, though. Not in
Yeah.
Hellfire. That super notoriously does little
Ooh.
damage, but
And
the
yep.
reset.
Yeah, you got to be careful about that. That trap is always there. All right.
Okay.
Again, Espada with a tiny bit more burst, but the situation is pretty much even, although Jeremy with them around. All right. 6H, huge damage. Oh, it doesn't get the rest of the combo, but that's okay. That's a lot of stun and and a lot of damage already, but he's being put into the corner. How is Espada going to escape this situation? That's a Tommy Matt. Goes for the low. Yeah, so scary, right? All right. Another.
Oh, no, drops
yeah,
it.
drops it. All right, Spotted with a chance.
Yeah, right now, Senior Children's starting to call out a lot more of those dolphins that
Yeah.
Spot's trying to do in Abare.
Yeah. Yeah, and this may be Espada's last burst of this match. Chance for Senior Children.
Yeah,
to bring it
gets
to
the mash.
1-1.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, good mash there.
Yeah, definitely. I think you're spot on. Senior Children is calling a lot more stuff out in neutral. And the biggest thing is that she's actually getting conversions. That Eric Bari counter hit into the follow-up,
Right.
he got the 2S afterwards for a knockdown. It wasn't huge damage, but the fact that he was, with the presence of mind, was able to do it.
Yeah, some of the situations, I think the thing about Espada is it's hard to convince him, especially in a tournament set,
Yeah.
to stop doing what he wants to do.
Yeah.
But you gotta make sure you're at least getting damage out of it, right? Like you're not necessarily convincing him to do something else. You're just making it so that when he refuses to do something different, that he
Yeah.
has less resources to spend in that moment.
Yeah, exactly. And with this type of playstyle and maybe someone kind of the character, you can't stop. You just have to change what and when you do it, right? It could be the same thing, but don't do it the same place. It could be a different thing at the same time, right?
True.
So we'll see if we can find the adaptation, because right now Senior Children looks like he has his number. Right? No combo off that, but again, push to the corner already. The JS doing some work, yeah. You just cannot contest him in the air. Staying on the ground, May characteristically you see in the air, but right now he's been locked to the floor. And Senior Children getting the run, abusing people's reactions.
Well, even if it wasn't abusive reactions, right? It's like armor.
Yeah, difficult situation. One of these days, I hope to see a May just overhead kiss him pursuing Suzerain.
Oh, that's kind of tough,
Yeah, that would be an extreme read. But right now, blocks the overhead, nice. Dead angles, doesn't get punished. Right now, scary situation still. He has no health, but he can. That's actually a big hit.
Yeah.
He got the Okazemi from here.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Yeah, kind of messed up the combo, but he's okay still. He's got him in the corner. Kind of conversion.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the throw, and that takes it. Senior Children
Yep.
will move on.
Good stuff.
Yeah, Senior Children will go on to play the winner of Aether Beans of Constant.
Yo.
Yeah, so hope you like biking.
Oh, yeah.
Now, earlier, Senior Children was balding about having to play a bike and mirror, so let's see. So we know who he's rooting for.
Oh, yeah.
All right, but yeah, winner of this will go into Lucha semis. That'll be our top four, and then we'll have winners finals between Pat and Babaloo.
Fun. Babalu enjoys that matchup. All right, but before
What do we
that-
say? All my homies hate Chip.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. Definitely true. Part of me wonders if Takanasi is just trying to die here so he doesn't fight another Viking afterwards.
Damn, you just gotta throw your brother in the bus like that. That's crazy.
listen, all right.
Yeah. That's your blood, dude.
I have the ability to provide
To
insight.
sense like.
Yeah, the sense. No,
What'd you say the other? Was that you who was like, I'm like,
Yeah.
like we share the same DNA. I am mostly you. I know how you think, or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, you know, I'm his brother. Obviously, I have a psychic connection. I can sense his feelings and make predictions about his mindset, right?
Oh, this guy.
But, you know, honestly, right now, when he plays tournament, he's locked in. It's no
Yeah,
problem,
no, for
right?
sure. Yeah.
No matter who he has to fight, he's just going to play.
The way I look at it is like, you look like. People mentally need to recognize that, like, when your locals are strong, that means you are strong too. So if you do bad at your locals, that's not indicative of anything.
Yeah.
At like a major or regional scale. A lot of times, you'll do way better than you expect.
Yeah, that's true. It's one of those things where, like, at your locals, it's such a concentrated level of power.
Everybody knows you.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. They know your habits, they know your play style. But, you know, when you go out abroad and you go into the major, yeah, they might not know that you're a maniac. They might not know that you never set swords or that you know you have to IAD.
you don't set ball, like
Exactly
you know,
right. They don't know that you're an insane player of a character who's supposed to be fundamentally sound, right?
Oh my God! And the call outs right now. That's the thing that nice throw OS spawner.
No, listen, right?
No, I know.
He never
I know,
throw
I know,
assists, right?
I know.
Just in case you guys don't remember, Takanashi never throw assists. If that close slash hit, that's because he wanted close slash. Which is an insane thing to do by Ken, honestly.
Nice tag there from Aetherbeat.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he blocked it.
You know what? Yep. Oh, and with the punish. Good stuff. IV, gets a punish on that.
Yeah, that was looking extremely scary for Takanashi there, but he manages to lock in.
Yep. Hit
Nice
him with the air,
throw.
So, yeah.
I feel like he's getting called out a lot by Aetherbeat there.
Yeah. All right. Gets a JH in for the combo, right? Here we go. Okazemi.
Okay,
It's going to hit
bam.
him in the corner. Big damage. He's not going to have enough meter for Dark Angel yet, but honestly, you don't run Dark Angel instead of Bakken anyways.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
because you just a zombie that shit. Like,
Yeah. All right. Takanashi with tons of meter. Most likely going to use it in defensive capacity. No reason to try to spend it on offense.
oh, the damage.
Sting YRC. There we go. Maybe
Yeah, but he
try
missed
it
the
there.
YRC.
Yeah. Not a big deal here, though. Oh, strange situation. Yo! Yeah, he was doing standing. A little bit hard to see from high up, but Aetherbeat not converting too crazily. Takanashi still alive. Goes for the micro run throw.
Yeah, this isn't going to kill, though,
Yeah, he'll
but
be fine.
it's going to get knocked
Go
down.
for reset, though?
No, I don't think
gets a
so.
gray beat. Yeah, he did try. Takanashi, yeah. You can't.
Oh, wait, he opted to use. Oh, no, wait a second.
Yeah.
We're sending the obstacle course. Ah, but that
Ooh, yeah. Maybe try to
JD
60 there. Yeah.
YRCJS taking it.
Takanashi, though, you know, he'll probably get a burst back by the end of the round, but he's
Oh.
yeah. It's hard to say, right? If you can
Yeah.
slow the game down, a little bit too far for the close slash there, right? Yeah.
Nice.
You can negate the plus range by just using a zombie. Smart call by Aetherbeat. All right. Yo, Stinger YRC.
YRC,
Yeah,
yup.
forces the burst. JD, plus frames. Yo, let goes at the second. Yeah. Did not recognize it before he pressed 2K. But right now, not too big of a deal. Health advantage is in Aetherbeat.
Ah, and the plus frames there off of the Kabare.
Yeah. You're right. You might not get this burst after all. All right. Low ball hit. Run up to
Time to
K.
gas. Okay.
Close with a low.
Yeah, but he's still
Yeah.
going to need to get one more hit here. Stinger, RC.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Aetherbeat not respecting the plus frames there.
Yeah. Takanashi would take the first one.
Alrighty. Straight back into it, maybe taking a second to think. Nice far slash. Takanashi going for a lot of ball neutral right now. Not a bad idea.
Aye, but he gets caught by
Yeah.
the raw tatami.
Maybe one ball a little bit too much. Alright, health total is massively in Aetherbeat's favor right now. Takanashi on defense. It was defend, forcing the burst though. Not bad at all. Even if he loses the round, at least he made them use the resources. The next round's going to be a little bit easier. But
I think it depends on how long the round takes. If this round takes pretty long, I think Aetherbeat's going to get most of his burst back too.
yeah. Honestly, helping him work on it though, with the throw, giving a ton of hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I like that call out a lot,
Huge
just in
damage.
case he decides to zombie there.
Yep. Teleport. Teleport again. Stinger YRC. Overhead. Yep. Hate to be back with burst again. That's how much throw gives you.
I am really shocked that he decided to hold.
Second
Blister.
burst. Not
I told
often
you,
you get to
dude.
see that. Yeah, I mean, it's because Venom, man. throw has like 9 hits. You get burst per hit. The damage isn't very high, but right now he made him use it again, so kind of the similar situation. Kansi with his burst though was able to draw out the match enough for him to get the resource. You see the factors in though. Obviously, Xrd Rev has around in the burst. Nice. Yep, jails him. He blocks in the air. Didn't have FD. Overhead. Yeah. Kansi calls it out, but he doesn't get the punish. Overhead. Yo. Yeah. Xrd is just going for these zombies. And I think just the probability play right now not paying out. But I do like the idea. He's trying to kind of set him up in the rest of the match. All right. That's a neutral situation.
This kind of. I was going to say, this is kind of scary for Bondren. He has not had a lot of opportunities where he's just able to set balls, right?
Yeah.
Comfortably.
And
for safe stuff, yep.
Yeah. Tries to teleport and wake up, yeah, but
nice
that's the Xrd Tommy is meaty.
Nice 2S to stuff to Tommy.
Yeah, I think Bondren's just kind of playing off of like a neutral sense right now, not able to get like a really strong established game plan.
Damn,
he
what
has
a back
burst.
throw.
When is he going to use it?
Yeah,
right there.
guaranteed burst points.
All right, he stays safe. Didn't wire see this.
Nice blocks and. Oh no. Wait, he's got a gap. Oh, no. Oh wait, he's alive. Back throw. Okay, 1-1.
Yep, able to get the hit. Able to get the throw. Doesn't even need the RC extension. All right.
Damn.
Yeah, I think honestly trying to get back into the neutral a little bit more, but he's chasing really hard. It's kind of one thing you have to be kind of aware of with Baiken is that she's actually an excellent chaser in terms of you can't run away from her, right?
Yeah.
At
You
some
can't.
point,
You can't just run away from her, but you like the problem is that she just also sets like a really good wall too.
Yeah.
Like
it's hard to approach her and it's hard to run away from her. She kind of sets the pace of the game. The only thing that you have going for her that is that she's not like invincible when getting in, right? So you use a suzerain, you can hit her low, stuff like that.
you kind of have to overload the player too, like thought-wise.
Right now though, Takanashi, yep, able to get underneath. But again, the damage on here is pretty low. Yep, you can't dead angle Venom, not like that.
Yeah.
All right, another chance, yeah. Dead angle is not really the option in this situation. You have to wait for him to do something besides 2D.
Right. Okay, here we go. Set point for Bondren once more.
Yeah. All right. It's a claw. Big combo. Bondren right now.
2H.
Yep. Blocking those plus frames. No problem. Get the punish. Yes,
This
he gets
is
the
really
punish.
bad for Xrd.
Huge deal. Big damage. He converts off of a huge amount of damage off of that. Pretty much the most optimal thing you can do. Dead angle's immediately out. He doesn't want any part of that. He's in the corner, but he might be able to get out. He's gonna get the punish.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
This is
Kind of like turning on the heat right now. He's just going.
There's right as you said, the zombie, but doesn't really get the clean hit. Nice tech. That's a rare sight. Oh no.
Oh wow. Takanashi doing
Whoa, slash. Wait a second.
Low. He
That
should
might
be
be
able to kill
it.
off this. Yo!
Red Hail gives you wings.
Red Hail.
All right, well, Bondren will find himself in another Baiken.
Yes. Another Baiken and a Baiken of a different flavor.
True.
Let's see how he likes this.
All right, so we're going to move on to Pat versus Babel. You want to go get water, man?
Oh, yeah. I'll be right back. Hold up.
All right. So we're going to be in winners finals here. Going to be first to 3, but okay, so I think it's like flipped name-wise. All right. Alright, so Babalu's gonna be playing on player 1 side, Pat's on player 2 side. This is winners finals 3 out of 5. Pat has 8 minutes before he disconnects, so we'll see what happens.
You know, it's really funny. Before tournament, this is the exact matchup that Pat was concerned about because of the time. Because he knows Babu draws the games out. Yeah. This. All right, man. You know, Babu will use any strategy to his disposal, like that he can use to defeat his opponent, including this.
To try to get a green day, dude. You know, on Tuesday, Pat did lose to Babalu. He held him out for getting more matches in the ladder, so.
There you go. It's truly the meta strategy, the using the timer scam strat in real life.
True.
All right. Right now, though, Pat's like not having any of it. He's trying to make this fast. I know. All right. Babalu with an opportunity. Puts some pressure. Run in. JD is good.
Nice throw.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna be alive.
No,
oh,
one more
goes
time.
For it again, and the LTG.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this is tough for Raven in general because of how quick and elusive Chip is, and also the damage differential is really bad too. So like,
yeah.
Pablo kind of forced to either like keep his distance or be really good about stancing.
Yeah. It's interesting because I think Raven's so good in conventional neutral situations, but you know Chip plays a very unconventional neutral. So
Right.
all your best tools just kind of don't do the same things that they do normally. Like right there, you know 6P is great, but you get cross up, you get 4P, and it doesn't do anything for you, right? Right. Pat with the
6P also no counter hit is not that good.
Oh yeah, for sure. You have to spend meter or just kind of take the tech situation, which is versus Chip. You don't really want to deal with tech because he can just do JD. Right now though, Babalu with tons of meter. Oh, the 6P
Like
came out,
right
didn't
through the
even
6P,
work.
yeah.
It didn't even work, and I think she should be dead. Hey, Kunai's into the punch. Yeah, that's it.
Super.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
He's like super dead, man.
Okay. Pat taking the first one. Pat, like we said, is trying to speed run. He has the ticking time bomb.
Yep. Truly adapting to his personal circumstances. All right, Air Alpha Blade. All right, JD gets a knockdown, but nothing really from it. Babalu's still in this neutral situation. And, you know, every tickle that Raven does is a significant amount of damage because it's Chip. But, you know, you got to kill him eventually. Right now, he's kind of in trouble kind of figuring out when you could do that. Ooh, runs right to the Gamma. Chip hunting it down, 6P.
Oh, no.
Really unfortunate there. He's not going to have burst probably for the rest of this and maybe even the next game.
All right, we out? No, we going back in.
Yep, try to stance. Wow,
Damn,
clash.
what a clash.
JD's so good.
Oh, no, he didn't drop it.
Yeah.
Or he didn't drop into it, rather.
Yeah, interesting situation. Never seen the kunai spawn below somebody like that.
I think it might have been, yeah, the positioning was obviously off, but I don't know if he was high or low there.
All right. Oh, the 5H clash. Luckily gets out of the situation. Tries to glide there. Not sure what the plan was. All right. Shoot with the knockdown here. Overhead. Lock.
Nice DPRC. Okay. We're going to get the knockdown here. Oh, no. Drops it.
Yeah, a little bit hard on that leg. And Babalu now with the opportunity. He's going to get a knockdown.
Super, yep.
Get some excitement off of it. I do agree. The JK meaty. Ooh, the back dash on reaction. But yeah, unfortunately, the YRC on teleport makes it so that you can punish regardless of what you see. 6K.
Good block.
Wow. Presence of mind. But the low.
Damn.
He's trying to hit him with Rekkas.
Aye. 2S.
So good. Just kind of slightly delayed it. Hits Raven on the coming out of the teleport.
All right, Pat up 2-0 right now, but this is a best of three, best of 5 first to 3.
Yeah. Right, Babalu right now trying to work hard to extend
We're gonna get
this
the air
set.
throw.
Yep. Oh, goes for the low. Pat, early burst. Oh, there we go. That's the counter that he's looking for.
Yep.
Overhead.
Got to get the scratch here for
Yeah.
the knockdown.
Almost pretty solid. Nice jump in the last second. Yep. And Babalu patient. Just wait for Pat to land. Eventually, Chip has to come down to the earth and gets him meaty.
Huge rent for Babalu there.
Yeah, definitely. Can he do it again? That's really the question. All right. Pat chasing him down ferociously right now. Babalu forced the burst once out. Oh my God, he's going in. All right. Babalu fighting for his life right now.
We're out.
Wide, neutral with, and he gets a 6 count hit again. All right,
Okay, we went low that time. We got him.
Just with that, 2 combos, the health totals are pretty similar. Bablu fighting out of the corner. Needle Wire C is good. Forces the burst. Oh no. And Pat's going to get some Okazemi from the front. Overhead, double overhead, and the triple overhead.
That might be enough. Yeah, that's definitely
he's
enough.
Dead. He's got super if he needs it, but he's dead.
Okay, Pat now on set point.
Yep. Keenly aware of the clock. He's trying to finish this up. All right, Bablu taking the lane in the air, gliding down to earth, trying to get something started. Stance. Oh. Bablu escapes from the tech situation. Oh, 5H is good. Huge damage from just one single combo. Stance Wire C, keeps himself safe, gets a punish. And the scratch. Yo, and the throw. Here we go, he's got tons of excitement. Let's get the OPG on this. All right, face a dead angle.
That should be enough here. Okay.
There we go.
Bablu gets the game. Staying alive in the brackets. Well, in the set, rather. He's going to be alive in the bracket no matter what. All right. Pat unplugs. He got the time. He's resetting it.
Yep. The tactical stick reload.
Yep.
There you go. All right. Wow. Alpha round start.
Yeah.
All right. Bablu in the corner, fighting out. They glide right out of there. The JD counter hit. Nothing from there except a knockdown, but still, wow, glides over the freaking foot low follow, but isn't getting punished.
Okay, we're out.
All right.
We're back to neutral. Okay, just in case he decides to do anything else, holds the stance.
Yeah. The orb, not protecting him, but the stance again, he is so excited right now.
There's the burst.
Wants to keep that excitement. Look at that.
No burst for either player now. We're all even.
Oh, this is the combo. Right now, Bablu fighting, gets the air throw. Overhead.
That's going to be it.
That's going to be enough. That's way enough. And all that excitement, get the bonus damage as well, better combos.
Yeah, and this right now is what Bablu needs to stay alive.
Yeah, wow, nice air throw there. All right, Bablu. Keeping really sparse in the neutral. I love it. No, the 6P toss him to the other side. What in tarnations?
All right, we're throwing him again into the corner.
This time with the throw. Gets the Oki situation. Bablu blocks it. Wow, that was incredible. He threw him on a glide shot. I've never seen that. All right, Pat going for the low. Trade. No player gets nothing from this.
Oh, dodging the JD in the sky.
All right.
He throws him still, though.
Yeah. All right. Retro pressure. Back to the neutral. Bablu's pretty comfortable here. The JP. Yeah, so good. Raven's JP is a great air contestant.
He's dead, right? RC. Yeah. All right. Oh, no. Wait, chance. Oh, my goodness. All right.
Yeah.
Pat once again on set point, but Bablu has managed to fight it back before, and he's got the bare minimum burst lead.
Yeah. And this time, at least he has one round up already. He doesn't have to do a 2-round climb.
Yeah.
So he uses the burst early. He might get another one.
Oh, no, it doesn't get the counter hit, so it doesn't
no
get the...
punish, at least. Ooh. Ooh. Well, it's going to be Oki situation with the...
the cheap stuff.
All right, this is looking pretty rough right now. Bablu's still got about 2 more guesses. Oh, JD's so good. That's a huge amount of excitement.
Yeah, but doesn't get anything off of the 2H counter hit.
Yeah. There you go. YRC. Big meter advantage.
That's right.
He's got another YRC. What's the situation? 5H. 5H scratch. 5D. He gets the burst out of Pat. And yeah, wow. That's going to do a ton of damage. Oh, no.
Oh, not if he drops it.
But with the meter situation, he's able to escape. 6P. Burst. This is probably the last burst. It's definitely the last burst.
Oy.
Oh, Alpha.
Nice. Watch the air throw.
There's no excitement, but I don't think he needs it at this point.
He might need it.
No. J2K.
Throw. No,
Dust.
good block on the dust. Wait.
Oh, the scratch
Too far.
Oh my God. Just one hit from either player.
No. Yeah. YRC teleport 5K. Oy. And Pat manages to stay alive, and he takes the set.
Definitely good
Pat
tip from
will
Babu,
be.
but yeah, Pat.
Hey, if you got hit, it would have been 2-2, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
what
sure.
about the point
Exactly.
differential?
We gotta start implementing a point differential only for specific players, right? Not everybody.
Yeah.
Pat the Flip would definitely be eligible as one of the players.
We got Blazing Bets, the official betting bot of Rev Tuesday.
There you go.
All right, so this is it. This is our last 3 out of 5 for the, or 2 out of 3 for the day. I'm so tired.
Yep.
I got the itis, y'all.
All right, so it looks like it's gonna be Sakanashi and Senior Children. Again, Venom and Viking situation.
For the last time,
Oh, yeah.
Venom versus Viking. So
I think they played
they played last time.
last time and the one before that too, right? They've been
Maybe.
playing. I feel like they've been running into each other pretty often in bracket these days.
True.
So. Yeah, I don't remember. I just remember Bondra being pissed.
Yeah. I mean, this matchup is this character infuriates people.
Yeah.
Both these characters infuriate people.
Oh,
This
for
game infuriates people.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. Getting right into it. Pretty much know what to expect. It's gonna be a different flavor from what we saw with Xrd.
right.
But you know, she has all the same tools. It's the same character.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thing is Senior Children far more aggressive, far more willing to push the pace.
Yeah. All right. Lots of pressure. Pushing out.
Throw.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know. I respect it. You gotta hold it if you're already doing it that long. Like honestly, recognizing go for the throw, and now he's in the corner. This is not a terrible situation, right? But yeah, dude, he's doing a ton of zombies actually. Air zombie, ground zombie, all flavors. Yup. Wow. She gets a hit out of it. That's interesting. Close touch with the multi-hit is probably what the situation is.
Damn, the tick throw.
Yeah. Right. Two H's under. Oh, he
Aye!
misses it. Pretty sure he wanted the TK Yozansen RC, but he stays safe. Health totals are pretty similar, and the meter advantage is in Senior Children.
Nice
Wow.
teleport out of there, just
Excellent
in case, right
teleport.
before the throw.
Yeah. Good block though on the Okazemi.
Throw? Oh
Yeah,
no.
wow, another trade situation.
Uh-huh.
Somehow Tanasi is getting, he's actually beating these air zombies. I don't know if he's Senior Children pressing the buttons, the follow-ups in kind of weird situations, but yeah. First round goes to Tanasi.
Nice backdash out of there to dodge Suzanne.
Yeah. I think Senior Children has gotten information. Maybe he's going to start doing the air follow-up after the Suzanne. Right now, though, he's not getting a chance. He's in the corner. Venom throw. Constantly going for the burst save stuff. Oh, gets hit by the ball. I think that's just recovery of his Ami. Yep. Trying to chase. But Constantly staying safe. He backs himself to the corner, but I don't think it's a problem because he's putting himself back into the mid screen. Air throw. Get knocked out from this. What's Oki? Staggered balls. And single RRC. Or
Okay.
RRC in this situation.
First one goes to Bondrin.
Yep. Well, you're looking pretty comfy, actually. Let's see kind of adjustments Senior Children can make. We definitely know he is capable of that.
When you make, when you're this comfy, it kind of is a disadvantage for Jeremy, right? Jeremy is trying really hard to kind of like path of least resistance and like put a lot of pressure on you as a player.
I think it feels like Bondrin is definitely just staying out of ranges that Jeremy wants to be in, right?
Right.
And that's kind of how he's getting success in this matchup right now. Like that? Yeah, wow, dude. He goes for a run-up throw after we're so confident that Jeremy was going to go for the Azami. He gets a hit here, but he doesn't keep the corner, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah.
gets clipped on trying to start the teleport, it looked like. Ah, he got him.
I think you can't really get out of those Kiritami situations. Takanashi tried it before, but didn't work. Wow! Yeah, this time he doesn't get the punish. A little bit late on the close slash. And he gets stunned here. What's going to be? Yep. Blitz into close slash. That's it.
Senior Children takes that round pretty convincingly.
Yep. Takanashi with a nice 6-piece snipe. Goes for the overhead. Senior Children gets hit by the ball.
Yeah,
And that's a huge amount of damage. Cannot be afford taking this much damage.
Oh no, I thought
Nice
he was
throw.
going to be able to set more than one ball, and it's the
Yeah.
burst save. Hello.
Yeah, looked like a hard bait, but you know what? Senior Children's going to get a huge advantage off of it. Yeah,
Oh no!
he's been representing that, basically foregoing the Kiritami for the overhead. A little bit tricky. Oh, it's going to get hit. But he's still alive. Plenty of health. He's going to be at least
Yeah, that
one
super
more
does not
situation.
do the most damage. This
Yeah,
is dead.
That's dead, yeah, for
All
sure.
right, 1-1.
Huge damage off the dust.
Really quick there. That man is grooving over there.
Yep.
I can hear him. I don't know what he's singing though.
The Kanase going to have to pull deep from his core and see what he can do about this runaway Viking. A lot of errors on his
Aye,
yeah.
there's the throw. Aye.
Goes to the dunk. Throw bait, but Takase doesn't bite. A lot of pressure, huge amount of risk. Takase missing the YRC on the stinger.
No.
All right, pressure. Teleport.
Here we go.
Thrown afterwards and skip the corner. Right now it's looking really bad for Takase. He's still alive. He'll still have about 2 more mix-up situations.
Nah.
He's still alive here.
He's
too.
got one more. He's got one
Yeah,
more.
one more from this. That was the first mix-up. This is the second one. If he doesn't block
Reset? No. Okay.
this. Yeah. Right.
Sir YC, yes.
No good. Here's one more.
Nice tack from Senior Children. Oh, nice.
Yo!
Jumping
Takase
over to
couldn't get-
Sakura. Wait a second.
There you
Chance.
go. You got an opportunity. This is going to do pretty respectable damage, but really it's pushing him towards the corner. Kanase missing the follow-up run. And he gets a hit, but no punish off of that. Fortunate. Doesn't get killed by the tatami mat. He's got a chance. Goes low. Right? 6-6 knockdown. Overhead. Misses the little air dash. Yeah, a couple drops kind of haunting Kanase. He really needed those combos.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be enough to kill in that situation, but you would get another knockdown and just one hit away. Right now, Jeremy, though, on set point.
True. Damn, what?
Punches
A
ticket
whiff
into
punish
losers
there.
finals. Wow.
What?
Yeah,
Autocorrect?
Autocorrect's not a surprise.
Back
Yeah.
throw.
Right,
Okay.
Kanase fighting out of the
We
corner.
out. Oh, he hard committed to the
Yep.
6H, and now he's going to get called out, but nothing there. Oi!
Wow! It's just a little too high.
All right, nice punish there from Bondrin. Oh, wait, nice combo. That was kind of out of nowhere. Oh, no, but he gets thrown all this work right now.
It's going to be about
He
even here,
reversed.
but he will have the Oki situation. What's the Kanase's defense? Nice dead angle. He's out of there.
Oh,
no!
no,
I
Sakura.
don't know if he
No, not
wanted it.
enough.
I don't think he wanted that, honestly. All
Right, but he
here
gets
we
the
go.
Stinger YRC here.
Huge damage. One more hit.
Okay, final.
He's staying alive. Not burst yet, but he will get it middle of the match. All right. Early aggression. Senior Children kind of staying back. Takase is the aggressor, though. I guess hit low. We'll get knocked down off of this. Good defense. Yeah, the plus frames. Yeah, catches him mashing. Takase with burst, but when is he going to use it? Use it now! Stinger YRC is good, and he gets the burst off of Senior Children. Not a player with burst, and they probably won't have another one for the rest of this game.
Damn, there's zombie save
Oh!
stuff, and he might be too far.
What's the punish?
It's hard to punish that.
Yeah, maybe 2D, but like, honestly, nice presence of the mind, get the low onto Suzerain. Overhead! He's gonna do big damage. He's not dead. One more situation.
Yeah, and he can't put him in the checkmate situation, right?
No,
Any other
he's
character,
dead!
that's it. Yeah.
Kanase with the clutch at the end.
All right, Bunder will move on.
Yep.
And he will play Babalu.
Yeah. Good turnaround from Jeremy, though. The first game looked pretty rough, but he was able to put him all the way on the final in that situation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely required Bunder to readapt his formations to be able to really clutch it out there. Like
Yeah.
it was tough.
Yeah, I think at first maybe he was trying to still go on his comfort play, but
Yeah.
then he realized that Jeremy was far too vibe at that point. He had
Yeah.
to basically slow it down, parry him, and in the final round, then he went back to what he did in round and
True.
game one. Yeah.
Well, he also was doing a really good job of spacing himself in such a way where Jeremy, because he was convinced Jeremy would do a zombie follow-up, so he's
Yeah.
spacing himself in the way where the follow-ups wouldn't.
Yeah, he would try
And,
Sakura on balls, but Bonjin wasn't committing, so he was able to just kind of punish it with a Stinger
Right.
RC afterwards, or whatever he wanted to do. Excellent stuff to both players, though. Right now, it's going to be this should be losers finals, right?
This is losers finals, so this is a 3 out of 5.
Yep. Kanasi and Perfectly Babalu. No strangers to each other. Honestly, they play so much.
Yeah, but these two haven't played like in quite some time, I feel.
Yeah. Should be pretty familiar with each other's style, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I think both players of the character are kind of unique among their cohorts with the way they play the character.
Right. Bonner is definitely a lot more aggressive
Yeah.
as a Venom player, and Babalu is kind of the opposite. He's a lot more like,
Ooh! Took a lot of purple health with him with that Singer. Right now, the health totals are pretty similar. Raven with the corner. Gets a
yeah, now, damn, off of one command grab.
Yeah, super excited. Yeah, he gets a really cool TK scratch combo with the
I think he's
TK
dead off of this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he
wow,
dropped it.
drops. Oh, unfortunately, he jumps in the air and gets hit by the ball. This is a chance for Takane to take it back. Low is blocked, but the second low is not. Overhead. Good defense right now. Oh, yep, catches him with the glide. I think he tried to backdash.
Yeah, so the thing about bursting close slash is there is an OS, but it's hard. Like, Bondra has told us about it, like, he physically can't do it.
Yeah.
The one I'm surprised about is Pazoo used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
All right, and right now the purple health recovered all the way. Wow! Gets a throw. I don't know what the situation there is. He getting a single hit on the glide. Raven with the fast wake up, or Venom with the fast wake up too, so it's kind of a little strange. All right, staying over, RC gets the hit.
Damn, did you see that? Dude, he hit him with the ball, and then he just walked over and hit him again.
Yeah. He almost actually got the conversion off that. It was pretty sick. All right. Nice block on the overhead. Pressure. Scratch. Mutual fireball whiffs. All right.
Boy.
Yeah, the close slash almost getting hit, but it's a little bit difficult. Ribbon's so high in the air. And close slash doesn't have actually that many activates. It's like 2 per hit, so it's 6 total.
Nice
right
back throw.
Yeah, he's going to get the JD. Media at least.
Nice air throw.
All right. Yo, he knew he was going low. He goes for the throw. All right. What's the mix? Overhead. And Babalu's been pretty good about blocking these mix-ups. Pretty aware of which the block patterns that Takane is trying to force him into. And the YRC keeps him safe. He's going to get the hit here, and I think Babalu's going to hold on to the burst. Chip situation. There's tons of meter to work with, though. He's not going to get chipped out. Does!
Okay.
Holding on. He knows he's not dead yet. Stinger YRC. 6P far slash. All right. Ooh, yep. And at that point, I think Babalu was kind of cooked. Couldn't get him down safely with the 6P of Venom.
Good ol'
All
close
reliable.
slash.
All right.
Damn, the mass struggle from the sky there. Nothing to it. Oh, he gets got.
Yep. 5D hits him again, and it was counter, so maybe he's trying to poke the 2S.
All right, reversed off.
Yeah. Dead angle. He wants off. Back into the corner. That was a huge dead angle. All right. But Takane still in the corner. Yeah, and Babalu bursting. He does not want to be in the corner versus Venom. The orb locking down. Both players kind of locked down by the perspective projectiles. And Scratch puts him in the corner. Checks him with the 5P.
All right, yeah, he's got meter here, so we go for the reglide one more time.
Yep, overhead. Bondra to be able to jump out and gets a conversion off Stinger YRC. This should be taken to the corner. He goes for the big extension. All right, corner situation. Low. And yeah, Babalu's been blocking so well. He's been mostly getting hit in the neutral situations rather than Oki. I think both players are pretty good on the defense for these Oki situations.
Yeah, they're really used to
Yeah.
each other's ones there.
I can imagine both players could be a little bit frustrated that none of their Oki's hitting.
Yeah.
And it really is down just to slugging out in the neutral.
It's a little adjustments, right? I think right now was like one. Was that just game 1?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, again, because the Oka's enemies not hitting, it takes them so long to kill each other.
Right.
Because they get back into neutral systems like this, and then they have to get hits otherwise, right?
Yeah.
All right, Kanasi jumping out. Yeah, 2H just raw like that. Okay, nice. Snipes him up with the 2S. Back into the corner, but again, it's just mids.
Aye.
Oh, it is 5D. Honestly, that's the most successful thing in the whole set right now, is just Babalu's consistent 5Ds. All right, TK Orb. Yeah, he finally blocks it. He's had enough. He's had enough. All right.
Puts himself back in the corner. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Aye, what a 2S, but doesn't lead to much afterwards.
Yeah, I think it was a little far away. Maybe Maybe just 2S counter into scratch could have worked, but regardless, back into the neutral, glide, it gets get hit.
Babalu trying to take a commanding lead in the set right now.
Yep. Kind of see close to burst. All right, Q5.
Nice, Q5, yeah. I remember Q5 being like the thorn in Babalu's side in this matchup.
It's definitely some RPS. You see him doing run up 2S, it's because, or 2H, it's because he's aware that Mondrian will try to do Q5. So run up 2H will beat the Q5. But it will beat, Q5 will beat all the other run options essentially. All right. Overhead, finally, Takanashi getting the mix-up, and it's a huge mix-up.
Dark Angel time, yep.
Yeah, I think he's still alive. Oh, never mind.
No, yes, you were right.
He missed it. I think he missed the double head.
Teleport?
All right. Just one hit will do it. Takanashi?
Nah, 6H.
Yeah.
6H in the... Oh, no, double head Morbid.
Yeah, he's trying to get the vertical ball hit, but double head Morbid, you know, even though they normally use it to hit balls, it's actually a really active move as well.
Right,
so
right.
If you're preemptive, you can kind of stop people on the approach on the ground and air. In that situation, caught him in the air. And though Babalu getting a commanding lead. Then in the corner, about half life. Stinger. Yeah, jumps out. He does not want to get checked by the low. Takanashi, oh, he gets baited. He bursts. That was a little bit scary, honestly. Babalu could have baited it. Yeah. Body blocking the 5Ds. There you go, ball hit. All right, cross scratch, and he gets punished this time, trying to do double scratch. Ooh, jumps barely in time.
Oh,
and he
boy.
baits it. No, but he wasn't ready for that. He was not ready for the burst. All right, back to the neutral situation, teleport. Chasing down. Yeah, Takanashi camps him right underneath. Wasn't confident getting combo, so he just goes for a throw reset. Right now, he's in the corner. Mix-up situation, blocks
Really
well.
good blocks. Yeah, no YRC there.
Stinger YRC, and he's going to be back in the Oki situation. Can he block again? This one's a lot scarier. Overhead, yep. Defense so good right now.
Oh, no. Nice hop out there from Babalu.
Yeah,
this could be enough.
Again. Yeah, that should be.
No, wait.
Oh, last burst.
Hey!
Modifies the projectile, but he still got more meter.
Yeah.
Chip is a factor. Oh, air double is too high. He won't get a combo. And Chip was the factor. Holy cow. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Venom. You know, it's great that he gets combos off his throw, but in that situation, you throw it
He was way too high,
He
yeah.
doesn't get anything. It's worse than anybody else's air throw when they're like at a double jump height. Right.
There's definitely some give and takes with that one, you're right.
Yeah. All right. Takanashi getting the throw there.
Yeah, but you got the charge balls now.
Yeah. Oh,
hey!
Yeah. Unfortunately, hits on the other side, doesn't get a big combo off of it. That should have been a starter for at least 200 damage, I think. Right? Nice struggle. RRC for the combo. All right. Oh, jumps out of it. Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Wasn't a punish, but he got him. I think he probably do 6P or something like that.
Yeah. This is going to be pretty tough, man. Like, you know, he's got the... But he needs to secure the round, right? Like.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. JS beating the JP from Raven. A little bit surprised. All right. Scratch him to the corner. Oh, yeah, using the ball to kind of mess up his momentum in the air. Almost worked, but Babalu sniffed it out and it wasn't hit him. Right now, it's all Babalu. But it's a really sparse game at the moment. Yeah.
5B. Get some.
Goes for the low. Yeah, it's tricky stuff. Okay. Good defense.
Throw? No?
Takanashi. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Goes for the low and forces the burst. Alrighty, here we go.
Watch out for the balls.
Yeah, he's kicking. Oh,
Aye.
wow. The needle threaded between the ball, able to get out of the corner, now putting Takanashi back in.
And this is going to be enough. What?
Yeah,
I don't think he remembers this. He's. Oh my God.
It might not matter. Oh, he's trying to chase. Wow. He gets
wait, chance?
No way.
Hey! That was greedy as hell.
Sting YRC.
Teleport?
Oh, he had enough meter to block that.
Hey!
Yep, and Babalu.
And we're pretty close on the burst now.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a rough call, but he ended up almost making it work.
All right, he's being uber aggressive now. Like, he needs to be able to put him in the corner, but right now, Babalu fighting back.
Yeah.
Stuffs him into the corner.
Yeah, I think Babalu could definitely kind of sense a little bit of frustration from Takanashi maybe. And he's kind of capitalizing it by just being a straight wall.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, he's hit on the glide. That's weird. Maybe he tried to 6P and was late.
Yeah, Bonjour's going to have to guess for his life now.
Yeah. This is
Dead
rough.
angle. No. All right, burst off. We're out, but oh, what a call out.
Wow, he gets the conversion.
Oh, no, it's too high.
Almost got the right timing, but it's a little bit too high. All right. Needles trying to chip him down.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. All right, and Babalu takes it.
Yeah, unfortunate to kind of see with some critical drops, maybe some decision-making errors at the end there.
So here we go. We'll find ourselves with the grand finals, the run back.
Babalu trying to flee the setup so he can force Pat's timer to drop down. Truly using the
No, he
lane
has to
strat.
plug in first. He would have to plug in first.
That's true, you're right. You got to let him plug in, then walk away and say, I got to get my drink.
Yeah, true.
Hit him up with some pre-game conversation. You really run the clock.
True. So, all right. So Babalu is fighting out the loser side, Pat in the winner side.
Yep. And here it is. Plugging in. The clock has started.
The
8
clock
minutes.
is
Someone
ticking.
check it.
You know, the real icing is like you do the buttons and you just sit there and like thinking. You're like,
No. See, he has plausible deniability. He could be like basically alternating between Raven and Faust, right? He has the option to burn the time. But no surprises here. It will be Raven.
yeah, I think Raven's the right call. He hasn't been playing Faust
Yeah, I think for a
in
little
tournament
while.
for a while.
True, yeah. Wow,
the problem.
what a nasty trade. 5K trades with the Gamma Blade. Obviously, Chip wins out in that situation.
2S is
pretty good.
because things Chip wins out in.
Yeah, a lot of situations, it turns out.
2S, man.
Yep, tries to go for the Gamma. He gets hit a couple times, but Babalu not able to get the hit.
All right, we're out of there. We're going to run up and chuck him.
6 hit. Well, he's blocked like both of them, actually. Oh,
Yeah,
fortunate.
and that's not really worth it either, right? It's a very minimal amount of excitement for the throw he gets, and
Yeah, I think using stance against projectiles like that is a little tricky. I think he expected Pat to go in. Spending the meter on dead angle, Pat
he got him.
so comfortable right now. Absolutely
Yeah.
doesn't have to do anything. He's not rushing. All right, and Babalu right now trying to find his bearings. Using a lot of stance, I do agree. But
He has to.
ooh.
The problem is he has to. The damage differential is just
Yeah.
too real for a character that could just be right next to you so easily, right? It's not like, like a Leo or like a
Yeah.
Soul or like a Slayer that you have to like to see them gamble on you. But it's like Chip could be just right there at any moment.
Yeah. And definitely, I think it's a smart call if you can get it to work, because it spend a little bit to help in the beginning.
Yeah.
Get extra damage and really just make it a 2-touch interaction rather than 3, right?
True.
Right now, though, excitement, yep, it pays off. Look at that, 3 hits. It was like almost,
Oh,
throw almost to the Gamma, a little too close.
yeah, maybe he was trying to like gamma there or something, but
Yeah, Babalu trying to reach into the sky to get him, but a little bit difficult.
okay, he has to.
And
Oh!
he still gets it.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough meter to convert off of that. Oh, right
Wow,
through. Hello?
Almost gets the punish on the dead angle, and he's keeping the excitement right now. Pat trying to 6P.
Good
5D.
block.
Oh, there's the meter.
Hey!
Right when he needed it on the excitement. All right.
Intense first game.
Oh, yeah. All right, Pat fighting in the air.
Nice.
Yeah, nice instant block. Jesus. Okay, goes to the low. Scratch. Keeps the pressure. Oh, but he cornered himself. Chip with the teleport.
Yeah, he's not going to knock him down, but he's going to get a little bit of excitement. He ran right past the ball.
Holy cow. What confidence. Pat did not respect the orb, and he had every right to do so. Okay, Babalu throwing Nido's out. Playing the neutral situation. Help totals are huge in Raven's favor.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Oh my
it.
God.
Damn, just
And
like
that's what we're
that.
talking about
That
with the
excitement, yeah.
The excitement. He wouldn't have killed otherwise. All right. Right now, looking pretty good for Babalu. Got the first match in the set. He's going to need to. He's going to reset it before.
Oh, boy.
All right. Pat slapping out of the air.
Snipe him down. Oh, no, drops it.
Yeah, a little bit far from the corner. Maybe a little bit hard to get the knockdown.
Nice air throw.
Yep. Hope that's pretty even, though. There's the burst. Ooh,
Yeah,
it gets
not anymore.
baited. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, both players have no burst, though. it's even in that sense, but right now it's going to be gnarly because of the super here.
Hey!
Oh, there
He's
we
not the
go.
most excited though, so this isn't
Yeah.
going to do that much damage, but he might be able to hold the excitement though. No,
Yeah.
goes in instead.
Yeah, it's fine. I think with that amount, you lose all of it. But
Oh, that interaction again. The
ooh.
stance YRC into the 5H. It looks like Pat's been trying to like DP it, but it's not working out for him.
Yeah, I think the thing is like 5H is so disjoint that a DP anything above is never going to hit it. At that point, maybe FD just to play. All right, Pat going for low, gets the hit on Babalu in the corner, and he's going to go, find me. Oh, leaf grab, invisible leaf grab, but Babalu is not going to hold that.
Yeah, and the 2Ps there, forcing the tech actually works out for Pat there.
Yeah, misses the combo, but here we go. Okazemi
Throw him back.
He's in throw range. All right, Nito for the slow down and wake up. Oh, and 2S so good. Fortunately, he does not get the combo afterwards. Babalu got the corner situation. Yeah, Pure sees to stay safe, but Pat double jumping, so he could not get the air grab. Yep, grabbing out of stance. Oh my god, Gamma with the plus reins. Teleport over the. Gets the low, dust.
That's going to be it. Yeah, more than enough.
Yeah, with the crank, he was definitely dead. Alright. Babu playing the neutral situation. Does he get punished on the 2H whiff, luckily. Pat walking in and building some meter. Oh no! And another bad burst. Babu has not been able to find a place to burst in this matchup, but we'll see if it matters. Last time he did this, he still did win the round.
Yeah, there's only a couple of places where you kind of guaranteed, and one of them requires the corner. Like that. That's a guaranteed point. Like, I mean, he could always RC it there.
Oh my god, I didn't even know which side that was from.
I don't think he knew.
Yeah. Right, stancing. There you go. Wow, gets hit by the new YRC. Forces the Pat to burst. It's going to be the last burst for everybody. Guess it's a throw. Goes to a low, he should be dead.
Yeah, this is dead.
Right? Yeah,
all right.
We need the Gust Crush.
1-1. All right, we're checking the timer just in case. No, we are pulling it and re-plugging it back
Oh
on.
my god.
Just in case. We're going to restart the timer here. I respect that, man. You don't know how long that third game could take.
Oh, no. No way. Right. I mean, a maximum it's like 99 times 3. So, he should be fine, but I do like the prudence. You know, you don't got to wait for it to be almost out. Just reload it right now.
True.
All right. Checking with the 5K. Pat putting him in the corner real fast. Yeah, forces the burst. This time, at least he was able to get the burst, the hit. All right. Oh, JD counter hit, but doesn't get anything afterwards, but catches him in the air. Pat is hunting down this bird right now. Okay, he's going to be able to get this Okazemi situation. What's the mix? Overhead, and tries to go for a throw afterwards, maybe. Oh,
back,
but yeah, he
plus.
held it for too long.
Oh, interesting. Was that not the fully charged plus version? I'm surprised Pat swung there.
Yeah. Might be a situation where he's just so confident in, like, you know, Chip's fast buttons. And kind of, I know kind of thing. But regardless, Pat finding the air throw. Okay. All right. Pat chasing him down all the way to the corner already.
Oh, no, yeah, a little too preemptive with the burst there.
Yeah. And Babel right now not able to find his presence in the mid-screen. Pat is pushing him immediately to the corner. Whoa,
Damn, right through, though, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. All right. Goes for a really funky Okazemi situations. I think it's working. But right now, Pat chasing him down off the glide. Can you believe that? He's fast enough to chase glide down.
It is chips enough after all.
Yeah. All right, Babalu back in the neutral
Hey,
situation. Trying to stay alive. The J2K is good.
Now, nice DP there to counter hit him, and now we got all this meter. That's it.
Yeah.
All this meter, it's over on that one, and now Pat finds himself up 2-1 in Grand Finals.
Yep. Babalu gonna have to dig deep and find whatever he can to make this comeback happen. He needs to reset this set first if he wants a chance to even beat Pat in the Grand Finals. So we'll see. We'll see if we can do it. All right, holding his ground, but yeah, Pat with the early air dash gets him kind of by surprise. Here we go. He got a nice hit. Pressure. Nice stance. Ooh, unfortunate. Weird timing there. Gets clocked by the 2D. That's 2H. Fortunately, too far for the scratch. All right. It's been doing these interesting strings starting with 6P going into 2S.
Good block.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit too far. A lot of these situations, he's hitting padded. He's not able to get the scratch knockdown.
Nice interrupt. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Fablu doing some really interesting play right now.
On the
It
gas
is
side.
working. Yeah, doesn't get a combo, luckily. Nice. This should be enough.
Yeah, without that excitement, absolutely. Trying to stay alive here.
Yeah, Babalu with some really novel approaches in this round. The JD hitting.
Okay, we got the excitement.
Yep.
Excitement stacking up now.
Yeah, he's pretty excited right now. All right, OTG. Using a ton of excitement. In that situation, he stands even without YRC, he was able to throw him. 5D.
Okay, I think he's dead.
I think he's going to be still alive. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's no, that's a lot of excitement, though. You're right.
The Guts Crusher. Yeah, he's.
Oh,
God
my
damn!
God! Holy heck. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I told you, man.
Every time I'm looking at it, like, oh, he's not dead, and he just keeps going. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
he's not
dude.
done yet? He's not done yet?
He's not done yet, dude.
Wow.
It's like that nice guts you got there, bro. Be real shame.
Real shame I hit you 60 times.
Yeah.
Oh, JD in the air there.
Be a real shame
wins.
if I'm rushing, dude.
Okay.
All right, this is the pivotal game. This is game 5. It's either going to be reset or tournament over.
Yeah, will we have more gear or will he end it? Wow, the J8's like that? I've never seen it like that. He almost got the conversion, too. All right. Panther right now with a huge life advantage. Bablu trying to work with it. He burst successfully, and he got the hit.
He's trying to get some excitement
Oh,
going.
base
Okay,
the
he
blitz.
gets his burst.
Oh, my God. Pat gets a DP on that situation. It's not dead yet, but he's going to wish he was.
OTG.
Not dead yet. Yep. Meter.
Ah, I respect that. I
Oh,
respect that. I respect
yeah,
that. I
no.
respect it.
I think it was a good call.
Get him away from you. But this is a tournament point for Pat.
Yep. All right. Invisibility in the neutral.
Nice air throw.
Nice block. Invisible mix. Glide. Gets dodged. Raven trying to fight out in the mid-screen right now. Pat has locked him down, but he's at the corner now. Unfortunate side switch. Oh,
Nice
the blitz is good, though.
blitz.
Yeah. Overhead. Good block. The J2K is good, but he just can't find a clean hit right now. He really needs that versus Chip right now. Like, right
Yep.
now. He can't export to use any more of his health in the situation. 2H.
Well, he
He's
at least
under the
gets some
retro.
excitement there.
Huge.
He's going to get more excitement here with the
Yeah,
scratch.
this is going to be awesome. All right. Pressure situation.
That's not a lot of meter Chip had to use to get him off, though. That's
Yeah.
really bad. Yeah. Oh, no. Doesn't get the conversion there, but
All
okay.
right.
He's got to guess for his life here. If he guesses wrong, it's over.
This is going to be it. He has meter. What's he going to do with it? Oh, throw.
Just run up
He's not
the-
dead yet, though.
Oh!
Overhead. It's too early. And he gets a throw off the YRC situation.
Okay.
Babalu fighting for his life. Oh, my God. Goes for another throw.
He's
That's
going to
so
keep it
scary.
burst safe.
Yeah, that was so scary because he could have thrown him any time.
Nice escape there.
First.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And Pat clutches it out in the end.
Unbelievable.
It'd be like that sometimes.
The man with the 8-minute timer.
Yeah, the man with the.
Okay, but at least this season I had the time mechanics. That kept
Yeah.
things interesting.
Yeah. You know, Pat's going to be coming in tagging every month with some
with some
weird,
sort of handicap. Nah,
some
please.
weird horrible gimmick.
I hate